Yes, sir. We are here. We are live and direct, reporting to you from an undisclosed location in the Bay Area. This is, you know what it is, another installment of Easily Brigged. This is B-Eazy Dat Dude, about to be joined shortly by the counterpart. Just give me one moment. Shout out to Big Rig. Slaps already in the building. And before we continue, we can't forget, I will be remiss without saying this, subscribe and share this video for the algorithm. Not only that, please leave a comment afterwards. And it looks like we got Truth and Purpose Nexus, early bird in the building. He says, whoa, like Black Rob, but you probably too young to know that. But shout out to Truth and Purpose Nexus. Tap in. I like that acronym. But Big Rig, let me see. There's the link for Big Rig. So go ahead and come up. We gonna rock out, and then we gonna do it. We gonna do it how like his name say, Big Rig. But before we do that, y'all know we ain't gonna go without.
They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's all out on Miller Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block.
Bill Clinton going dumb. All out the scraper. Stunner boys here. Mission is the major. Watch your girl before I take her, cause I'm on the strip shining.
We don't move like no clown.
But boy, it's big time. And lead a block to my Insta, cause boy, it's big grinding. 20-inch rims. Freaks on film. She eat her, why she eat him. You already know who game tougher than leather. We throw parties that go dumber than ever. Young niggas wildin' out, shaking they dreads. Boy, is you biz or is you smack? Cause you all out the window with a face of a triple stack. I'm money hungry, plus I need all mine. Rigs on the beat, you gon' see our shine. Why you think they call us a dummy foe? Cause we stunt and we stunt hanging out the dope.
They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's all out on Miller Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block. They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's all out on Miller Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block.
Every time I hit the block, boom, drop the stack time. Candy on them dub things, bumping for one time. I'ma do the fool like I'm mental and ignorant. Jumping at a stop sign while I ain't giving it. Throwing up the block cause you know when I'm feeling it. We ghost ride the whip like we ain't even feeling shit. Hyphy, call a stunner boy. Tennis shoe every whip, now who's stunting boy? At every function, sideshow, neighborhood event. You catch me dipping in the scraper with the 16-inch flip. Reppin' PA, Menlo, Northern Cali finest. If I'm scraping past a dollar, mean the police right behind us. We don't care, we going on Big Perp and X pills. Stunner boys, they stunting the block on big wheels. Get big skrills, cause they ain't fucking with us. We in the building and we feeling like nigga with us.
They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's all out on Miller Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block. They holler who that is, hanging all out the window. Some boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's all out on Miller Park. They go jump up in them scrapers. See them coming up the block.
I got a few of my young niggas all out the windows. Stunting up the block, niggas know what they info. We did we smacked, our rims are stacked. Plus we smoking on that perk weed, leaning back. They know we coming up the block, holding the meanest stats. When you stunt like them stunners, you get mean with raps. Candy paints on the model, we mean at that. Bumping nothing less than 15s and holding a zap.
And we'll teach you how to stunt. All through the bay, we ride candy and bump. When we come, the show shut down. No field goals, all touchdowns. Police come, we get goes down. High speed and run them through the whole town and get away. I'm not locked like Akon, supercharged kick, running on stop
They holler
sign.
who that is, hanging all out the window. Some boys and they going off the endo. Where they from? DP's all out on Miller Park. They go jump up in them scrapers.
What up with it, doggy?
What it do, man? What it do?
Man, not too much, man. I'm over here getting set up, but before we do, let me see who was in the building. It says, what is the topic about? Late to the fallout. The topic is, how much clout do you need? How much clout do you need? Ask yourself that. It says, who doesn't want a few thousands? A few thousands of what? Now, a few $1,000? A few thousand followers? What are you referring to? But yeah, let me get one more thing set up. But how you feeling tonight though, brother?
Good, brother. I just been on the road. You feel me? The weather got real dummy out here, man. It was raining cats and dogs, boy. But now it
Yeah,
done
it was
cooled down a little bit.
yeah, it definitely was bad earlier, man, with the rain, but we definitely need it for the environment, so not necessarily a horrible thing, right?
Not at all, brother. Not at all.
But yeah, let
What's been
me
up with
see
you,
if
though?
I got the hold on, I don't know. I don't think I have the banner queued up yet. Okay, actually,
What's been up with B-Eazy That Dude, though?
man, you know how it is, bro, out here, trying to maintain, you feel me, being a shark in the murky waters around a bunch of goldfish, you know what I mean? So, you gotta navigate through the waters, you know what I mean? You can't eat too much, you can't skeet too much, you know what I mean? You can't get too down. You gotta keep that level head, bro, because man, bro, we literally are at war right now, you know what I mean? And people don't want to use that type of terminology, but unfortunately sometimes people they don't really get the picture unless it's code red, you know what I mean? Like I could tell you, hey, look, man, the storm is coming, right? And it's apropos because of the weather today, right? I could tell you the storm is coming. Hey, big rig, bro, what, don't wear them shorts, man. You need to get an umbrella, the storm is coming. Man, I want to wear my shorts, man. I want to wear my air white ones. The storm come, mud everywhere, pouring, no umbrella, and then you want to start looking around, man, who could help me get the umbrella? Does anyone have one for me? Like, bruh, you should have had one for yourself because you were told, you know what I mean? Now you got access to information to look up the weather apps, you know what I mean? If you don't, you can say, call, hey, be easy, bro. You think it's gonna rain tomorrow? Yeah, I checked on the forecast, it's raining. So I'm drawing that correlation to pretty much everything. A lot of people, you can tell them like, hey, look, this is coming, man. The apocalypse is coming, or these politicians is gonna try to do this. These gang members is trying to move in on the block. You know what I mean? Your boss is trying to fire you and outsource your jobs, whatever it is. You don't even understand until they fire you, and now you saying, man, I'm about to hypothetically burn this place down. Like, bro, you should have saw the writings on the wall. You feel me? We getting way, way, way too comfortable. So we definitely are at war. And the most important war is the internal war. Yeah, war with yourself, man. And this is just all the appetizer cooking. We haven't got to the main entree yet, which is how much clout do you need? And it looked like we got a couple extra people in the building. Y'all can go ahead
Who
and
we got? Who
salute
we
and
got? Who we
represent.
got, man?
And she says, there's always a war somewhere. I agree. So you concur with my statement. If there's always a war somewhere, then it's inescapable. Most people are at war with themselves. You know what I mean? You're at war with your bad habits. I know I could say that, right? It may be an unnecessary war, but it is somewhat of a battle, right? You know what I mean? For, whatever your toxic behaviors are, toxic thoughts and feelings. you're at war with that on top of the existential circumstances, with like the systemic type of oppression and anti-blackness amongst other things. You know what I mean? The flaws in the capitalist system. You're always at war with that. So if you don't recognize that, how could you actually prepare to fight against it, to rebel and repel against it? You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're just going to ultimately succumb to it because you're just, oh, I didn't want to recognize what it is. So that's a detriment that many people have. So people need to wake up, you know what I mean? And get some skin in the game on the battlefield. And she said, even if it's in your own head or cause a bomb to drop, most of the time it is in your own head. Fear, the acronym false evidence appearing real. It could also be face everything and rise or face everything and run. Fight or flight. It's up to you. But yeah, man, you know how it is, bro. Like, I really want to get into the topic, man. But hold on. I was trying to set it up, man. And in terms of the hold up. Because I'm working on the setup, as the streams go on and on. And I'm back on my other channel now too. I got they suspended me for a week or something for hating on some NFL video. But now with all of this recent sports fiascos, you know, the way they trying to do the dog Kyrie, you feel me? I'm like, you know what? I'm not so eager to just drop the sports videos that I was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you in a whole new world, brother. So you gotta see, you gotta read the room. You feel me? You gotta read the room. See how to move in these spaces, man. See what they may be on some bull on some other, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to other types of topics and statements, or you
Like
know what I'm
what? Like
saying?
expound on that. You can't just drop a little something like that and not go in. Well, what you saying, buddy?
I'm just saying, man. Like you in a whole different now arena, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now this is where you get to see where censorship comes in at. You know what you can say and can't say. You know we will restrict you. You feel me? You will respect something around here. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't just gonna be free at the will or whatever you want to say. You feel me?
So
That's
you
what it
essentially
is.
saying you don't really have freedom of speech, or do you?
You don't, man. There's always gonna be somebody that's may take offense or somewhat to what you may say. And that's anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it happens all the time, man. Like I'm not on Facebook and none of them things like that, but you hear about people. They say things and they be in Facebook jail and all that type of
Hey, I
stuff.
was definitely one of them cats. I stayed in Facebook jail, Brody.
So that tell you right there.
I definitely stayed in Facebook jail, bro. They be putting me in since Facebook owns Instagram. They didn't did they thing on Instagram too when I posted something about Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son. You feel me? Because Joe
Mhm.
Biden was going hard, with the crack cocaine disparity, going hard, because it disproportionately locked up black folks. And he was saying, yeah, I don't care. Basically, they got a nugget of crack, bro. Give them 5 years. Literally giving football numbers, bro. You know what I mean? Because, coke was considered like a rich white man's drug. That's why the disparity. And ironically, this is not allegedly, factually, Hunter Biden's son, Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, was, uh, let's just say enjoying, you feel me, enjoying that Pookie Rock, and then he posted it. He posted it online. It was public. It went viral, and I just shared it, and they blocked me saying it was insensitive and you could hurt people's feelings and it was bullying. I'm just like, are you kidding?
There it is. There, somebody took offense to that shit. You know what I mean? Somebody, somewhere.
Cause I
You feel
was
me?
like, are you kidding me, bro? Man.
It's a fact.
But yeah, let's see who else we got in the building, man. Hold on. He says, yeah, I learned today those are copyright strikes. What exactly are you referring to that's a copyright strike? Um, Not copyright claims. What you mean, Brody? Let us know. Let us in on the secrets. All right. But yeah, so it looks like, man, we could just get straight into it. Um, yeah, so essentially the topic is how much clout do you need? And clout is a form of currency, and having and getting clout is not necessarily a bad thing, because you can have clout in a particular field, right? You can be in the stock market, or be a crypto trader, and you have clout actually earn the monetary value of clout, but also have clout to where, hey, look, this dude is one of the big wigs, like the Wolf on Wall Street or something. That type of clout, which is essentially like notoriety, reverence, and respect in a particular field, that type of clout is okay, right? It's just like a Hall of Famer from football. Even when he retires, he still has clout in the NFL, because of his status and what he did. But when you're chasing clout, that's something that's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the same, you know, but not without unpacking. What type of clout do you need? Why do you need it? And how much do you need? Right? And is chasing after it going to be beneficial to you? Because a lot of people will just say, hey, I need the clout. I want the clout, but why? What are you even gonna do with the clout? Man, I want $1 million for what? Man, so I could just have it and I could be rich. So you just want to just have a bunch of money and be, yeah, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy a car, or all material stuff. Is that literally all you want to do? What do you want to do with your clout? Man, I just want to get a bunch of followers. And then what? You feel me? Have a bunch of people liking your posts, and then what? You know what I mean? Gain a massive following, and then just keep posting, hey, look at my Nikes. You ain't using your voice to enlighten people, to uplift people in any type of way. So how much clout do you need, and what type of clout are you looking for? You know what I mean? What you think about that, Big Rig, before I go on with this?
Well, there's different types of clout. The clout that you was kind of speaking on, the majority of was kind of a negative clout. You feel me? Kind of like, showboating.
Hey, is it just me? Because I can't hear you, bro. You sound muted. Could y'all hear him?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what happened. You was
Okay,
talking and then you
I
got
might have
muted.
had something covered up, but what I was saying was, there's different types of clout, and kind of what you were speaking on was kind of more like the negative type of clout. The type where it's more like I'm just kind of showing off. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't really no reason for it, but to just flex. But there's also that good type of clout that'd be like, say, your business. You know what I'm saying? You would want to, kind of push that, get your good remarks, your good comments, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You want that clout to push you to the next level. You know, all that's in a positive way. But you got people nowadays, that take clout in a way to where it's not even humane. You know, like just like what we've been seeing a lot recently with just a lot of people passing. People really posting. People leaving the earth, bro. Taking their last breath. Some of it really, really graphic, and it's for clout. To be like I was the first one to post that in social media. Not everybody else, all the other media outlets, including TMZs and even news outlets. Using your footage they made. Scramble it out a little bit. But other than that, the regular people and regular sources that may get that video or whatever, you're seeing raw and uncut, bro. And it's all for clout, man. And it's just it's demonic, bro. You know what I mean? Like this clout thing is, people will do anything for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is a great topic, bro. I wanna see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, some people in the chat also speak on it a little bit too, because that's for myself. When it comes to like me, you know, I'm not with all that clout type stuff, man. But if it's something that can, you know, be a betterment to, what I'm doing in life and maybe somebody else and I give, some praise or some clap for that, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I totally hear you. And let me get to the chat because you touched on something that I definitely was going to speak on. So it says the thing is, the bigger they are bigger, so they think they can be bigger and squash commentary. Um, looks like I might have missed some, but she said, I'll show you photos on IG. Or parody fan art. Is it just clout? Is clout just views? No, I think Big Rig went into um a good little rant about how clout is not just views. And we got Bolo TV. Salute to Bolo, big bro. You got to come up. You know what I mean? I know that you were feeling under the weather a couple days ago, so hopefully you are well. And I always want to salute to the brother. He is doing phenomenal work over there, taking the time out of his busy schedule, to give the word, to uplift people. He's doing a lot of work behind the scenes, making immeasurable contributions to the community and the village. So shout out to the big bro, Bolo TV. And she said, I would like to private the convo. Um, I'm not sure exactly what you're saying, if you want to join the conversation or what, but yeah. And it looked like Big Rig had to step out, or he got dropped out, but whenever you come back, I'll bring you back up. She said, what do the men around here think about telling their daughter you are better off dead? That's a very weird and dark question. Um, And for the sake of the algorithm, it says, what do the men around here think about telling their daughter you are better off deceased? I don't condone that. Big Rig Slaps, I see you talking about the link. You should be able to scroll up, and the link should still be in the chat. If not, let me just speak to this real quick. I personally don't have a daughter, so I'm just speculating what my hypothetical position would be had I had a daughter. And I don't know what scenario or situation with this would be ever okay to tell your child that, your child can get on your nerves. You can actually despise your child. You can literally despise your child. I'm not saying that you should, but I've heard people that say that they despise their children and they still didn't wish that they were deceased. So I don't know what circumstances where that would be okay, or people would think that that's okay to, tell their child that, especially your child didn't ask to be here. Hold on. He says it's not there. So let me just drop the link. So it should show up there. But yeah, like I'm saying, I don't know any situation where that would be okay to tell your child, not just only your daughter, because I don't want to discriminate on gender, and be a misandrist. But no, this is not cool. Not even just not only your child, just tell anyone you are better off dead. If you truly think that someone is better off on this earth, then why would you even be around that person? If it's your child, why don't you just give them up for adoption or to someone that believes they would be better off alive? That's just my position on it. Now, Big Rig, you actually have children. And the question, I'm going to pose this question to you. What do you think about what do you think about telling their daughter? I mean, this question is super vague. So it said, what do the men think about? Like, are you telling your daughter that? Is someone else telling your daughter that? So, just for sake of generalizing the question, what do you think about telling your daughter or son you are better off deleted, deceased, gone? Would you ever tell your son that? And what do you think about that?
Never.
Even if he was getting bad grades and saying, F you, dad, you ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't ish, you feel me? You know, you a loser.
No, I would definitely use some pretty, probably bad words, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be, known that I'm pretty pissed off and I know you can do better, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of like on some other. But when you say things like you are better off dead and everything, just, especially with today, bro, the way, people ain't, and it's going to sound a little messed up, man, but it's true. People aren't really built the same like how we were when we were younger, and you say certain things to the younger generation or whatnot, bro, and it can really, really, really disturb them. You feel me? And put them on the brink of thinking, really taking that and thinking, you know what, maybe I am better off. You know what I'm saying? They'll take the words a little bit stronger than just at the time you being kind of angry and you saying some things on the fly. You know what I mean? You get what I'm talking about?
Oh, my bad. I was on mute. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, for that for that question, no, I wouldn't use those type of those type of words like that, man. I try to kind of pick my words, pretty wisely,
Very
bro.
carefully, right? Okay, and the young lady who asked the question is actually in the building. We was gonna wait, but since we started late, let's just get right into it. Miss Sheree,
Hi, Ease. My
hey,
name is
what's up?
Sheree.
What's
Hey,
going on, Sheree?
what's up, Sheree? So,
That's my friend.
were you
But
also the late to the fallout? Is that your
yes, I
YouTube?
am late to the fallout.
Okay, yeah. Well, Yeah, this is a late stream tonight, so it seems like your name is apropos. So, what made you ask that question? That was a kind of weird and dark question.
Very specific. Well,
It
because I've
was
been
specific.
dealing with it for quite a while.
Oh, so it's something
And
that you're personally dealing with.
yes, very much.
Okay, so that makes
Because
sense.
I don't want the child that's in my house, again, she's not mine. uh,
Mm-hmm.
again. But at the same point in time, no, would I ever say no to her? Not a happening. Like, she is always like an yes child. She is going to be one of my kids for as long as I can remember. And now her mom is here. Because, okay, worst things I can ever describe to you as far as like anger goes, but never really hitting anybody, has totally happened within this child's house. So
So,
now
is
that
this
she's
your
here,
child that you're referring to?
yeah, not my child, but she's my pseudo child. I always
Okay.
like, yeah, I have her back 100%. And she's about 9 years old now, 8 or 9. Again, I don't even know her age, but she's just my kid, and I've known her from the day she's been born because her dad is my ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
What's
So
that?
basically, you still have a relationship with the child due to her dad being your ex.
Oh, and her mom being one of my best friends.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's
That's
a double
charade. It's like some
deal. And that
Jerry
kid
Springer.
is always going to be. I'm sorry,
Jerry.
what?
No, I was just. It just sounded like an episode of Jerry Springer. That's all. That's when I was. Oh damn! This person knows that person. But I mean that is unfortunate for the child, especially a young girl. So I'm just trying to figure out who believes that the child would be better off dead,
Her dad.
and her dad is the ex that you're referring to, right?
Not my, well, and again, still one of my exes,
Okay.
but her ex as well, which is the father of the child.
Oh, okay.
And which, by the way, we have been dealing with him for quite a few weeks. Like when he shows up here and not even okay, and he's like when he tells his daughter in passing of, oh, I wish she would know death other than love. I went, okay, I don't need you to talk to this child. So I put her over on my video game. I put like headphones on her because her dad was just rampaging, even through my own house. And
Damn.
like telling me like he
Why is
doesn't
this
know
dude even
me.
at your
He
house?
don't like me. He doesn't even know why he's here. And I'm like, bitch, I don't know why you're here either then. Like, why are you being so fucking mean?
So what?
Let
So
me
what?
let me say something real quick, B-Eazy.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Mm-hmm.
Sheree? So, you know, kind of what you saying, right? From what I'm picking up, basically, the dad kind of is real negative with the child. You know what I'm saying? And you see it. You kind of come around the child and try to show her more of a love and compassion.
Yeah.
Am I getting that? Am I getting that right?
Yeah. I can definitely, that's what I'm trying to do right now because her dad is not very good.
Okay, but this is the thing though, right? Like, and I get what you're saying. And the best thing, you know, that you could do, Sheree, is just continue to be, you know, in that little girl's life because you know, that is her dad, that's her parent. And we don't all, you know, have the best of parents, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of life. But also, you know, in the same way, you know, there's people like yourself that also can be around and can show, you know what I'm saying, a different way. You know what I'm saying? Especially if, you know, you be around the child like you kind of say you do. You know what I mean? So she knows, you know, the difference of, you know, those statements meaning, you know, that's just kind of coming from a negative place and that ain't the truth. You know what I'm saying? That there is a purpose in there and everything. You know, as long as you kind of like put that in her, you know what I'm saying? So she don't just take all that negative she may get from her father and, you know, you can build her up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really the best you could do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just, you know, that's kind of like some of the cards that people are dealt. You know what I mean? And it really sucks. But I mean, it's just good that you happen to see it and you can be around the little girl, you know what I'm saying? And for you to ask that question, now I see why you asked that question, you know what I'm saying? And me having, you know what I'm saying, a kid and also having stepkids, you know, I myself would never use words like that in a statement to, you know, any of my kids just because I know the mental that it can do with them, you know what I'm saying? And this little girl is definitely probably going through a lot of mental, you know, with her father, you know what I'm saying? So it's just good that you know, can try to like be there and just kind of put more of an uplifting spirit with her and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, because this is definitely like way off topic, but when something, because you said you were personally affecting you, this was a personally affecting you, and over here we definitely try to, you know, like human connections and actual real life scenarios will supersede, you know, a topic that can be done and
Absolutely.
revisited at any point. And like I said, we still can carry on with the topic, but the situation that you are describing, there's literally millions of kids that are going through it, and now this is why,
And
like,
that is
self,
the
yes,
saddest part.
it
Is
really
that
is
there's
sad.
so many kids that are going through this.
Hmm.
But at the same point in time, if it
And
is a kid
hold on,
that
there's a lot of
belongs to
kids that
me,
don't have
I'm sticking up
have
for them.
people
I'm
like you.
sorry. Sorry, I have to go outside.
Yeah, it's all good.
But no, I mean, honestly, if it's a kid that belongs to me, I'm going to do my best. Like, she doesn't like to eat. She eats cheese, she eats some flour. We've gotten to at least eat flour tortillas now. But otherwise, it's cheese and dino nuggies and chicken nuggets. It is the hardest thing to get this kid to freaking eat.
So
And
ultimately, what is your plan overall? Are you guys like, who has
oh,
custody of her? Her dad or what?
she doesn't eat? No, no, no. There's no mad plan or anything. The only plan is, no, you're gonna eat? Okay, good. Nope, you're not gonna eat? Okay, good. Same point in time, this is what you have. I don't care if it takes you 30 minutes or if it takes you 3 hours to eat it. You have to at least try it. Because she doesn't like trying anything. Because of the way that her parents were and very ignoring. I mean, they used to have a garage that was like 150 feet away from the house. So you can ignore every little thing. And the kid pretty much grew up on chocolate. So now I'm trying to change that.
How are you going to change that? That's what I'm asking you. Are you like going to, like, is she going to live with you? Or are you going to have
Yeah, she's
custody?
pretty much living with me. So is her brothers and her sister.
Okay.
And again, I don't mind making sometimes specialties, But other times, nope, you got to try it. So what I got her to try again, cream of chicken soup. Again, you guys like chicken?
Yeah, everyone likes chicken, I think,
See,
unless you're unless you
she likes
vegetarian or vegan.
she likes dino nuggies. She likes chicken nuggets. She likes chicken fries. So I went ahead and just put some cream of chicken sauce on top of the little chicken nuggies. Oh, nope. We're going to throw a fit. Oh, that's wonderful. Go ahead. And now it made into a 3-hour ordeal. But at the same point in time, I understand what I'm going into the battle for. Because we're going to have a battle of wills right here. Is it your whining and cryingness? Or is it, I'm just going to tell you, nope, don't care. Yeah, you're whining. You're going, ooh, ooh, I don't want to eat it. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to. Oh, are you seriously going to tell me that? All right, go ahead. Continue. By the way, you don't get to play the VR. You don't get to turn on the videos. You don't get. I'm so sorry. No. You can go ahead and continue. I'll sit out here and watch you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Still throwing a fit. Swear to God, that is the biggest thing you have to deal with. Whenever they have to whine.
Yeah, I understand it. Well, you know what? I don't want to get too derailed off the topic, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I did want to at least address that personal matter. But it's something that we can revisit. But the topic tonight is how much clout do you need? And we've already established, there's multiple forms of clout. There is actually positive and notable forms of clout, and then there's actually detrimental and toxic forms of clout. And Big Rig was touching on something which is actually what I was really inspired by the topic to do originally. Is there's constant death and depravity, you know what I mean, whether it's in the news, the music, movies, etc. But what I don't like is, because it's in entertainment, right? And if you want to be entertained by that, that's your proclivity. But now when it's happens to be someone's actual real life occurrence, you know what I mean? Something that is actually very tragic and traumatic. When you're trying to gain clout and notoriety off someone else's
Oh,
trauma.
you're talking about like even something that's like XDs or whatever the X file or whatever X name was way
What was
back
that?
in the day. He wasn't necessarily all that known, but everybody, as soon as he was done, he was like the 3 a.m. go do X Cloud type deal shit. Like that type of deal, like where you're like 3 a.m. I'm gonna do this and get this person because he just died 2 days ago.
No.
That in my role, completely fucking disrespectful.
Well, I mean, that's part of it. But yeah, I mean, it's basically that you don't really know the person, care about the person, but you are
You're just
trying
gonna
to
use her
use.
name for clout.
Correct. And to somehow boost yourself, boost your ego, boost the attention to your page, get the amount of likes. I've seen a lot of people doing it on YouTube. When they use someone's name in the stream, they know that unfortunately a lot of other people are looking to hear about that. So they want to hear about the most dramatic, salacious thing. So people typically use clickbait, and they
They
use
go on
whatever trending
TikTok
story.
and sell their names to the Chinese.
Well, I mean, all of our information is being sold. It's just one
Which, by
TikTok
the way, I
is to the
totally agree.
Chinese. The rest of the stuff
I
is the
mean, I could
government.
do nothing for 3 days straight, and I'm pretty sure my name goes through a database at least 30,000 times.
Everyone's does. And that's the thing that people don't wake up.
I
Like I
don't,
said
yeah,
earlier,
I completely
you're at a
believe it.
yeah, I mean they have countless reports. You know, your phone is constantly giving off radioactive signals, but you can't see it, right? Like your microwave is radioactive, but does it seem like that? No, because you threw a slice of pizza and warmed it up, but you never think about how it got warm, right? You never think about how you're able to FaceTime someone that's in Afghanistan. You just think that it's convenient and cool, but you don't really think about what goes into that. And Google,
What they can track you on.
well, yeah, you've already gave them permission, because if you
Because
don't
they
give
can
them
track you
permission, you
on
can't get
messages.
on the app. They ask you.
Again, you are doing nothing, and they can still track you.
Exactly. They've already been doing that. And they've said it was in the name of, oh, we don't want another 9/11. So we're going to track you just to make sure that you have, even now,
You
if
know,
you try to
Big
leave a
Brother.
mean comment, you try to leave a mean comment on some people's page, not saying whether you should or shouldn't, but certain words, they won't even let you say it, or they'll block. Anything that's pertaining to blacks that's negative you can say, but anyone else, they start blocking the words, you know. So I mean, we
Wait,
already
what?
know. Yes, you can say racial slurs like nigga and nigger, but you can't say anything else. On
My white ass is about as shiny as the moon. That's not allowed. Which, by the way, it is. In fact, I put some paint on it. It can glow in the dark.
I mean, that might be it.
That's how my white ass is. Do I care about it? No.
Yeah, but it's also not your platform, so you're not in charge to care about it, right?
But
And they
see,
have
at the end of
algorithms
the day, I'm
anyways.
like, I don't like.
It's bots
It's
anyways.
not necessarily my platform. And I totally get that. But at the same point in time, should it be my platform? No. Do I really fucking care? No. My white ass glows in the dark as much as it glows in the daylight.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how to necessarily think about that. It's
Think
very
about what?
weird. I don't like thinking about things that are weird. Oh, wait, go ahead, please.
No, I was saying, what when you said you don't really think about that, what exactly are you referring to?
The way that my butt glows in the dark. That's literally it. Because I can go walk outside of my house right now, and if I turn on my light, my butt will kind of glow in the dark. Not glow in the dark, but it'll shine in the dark.
And you don't think that's weird?
No, because it's my house, and I should be able to put my butt wherever I want it.
Okay. Well, yeah, if you paying the bills, then yeah, do whatever you please.
That's what I'm talking about. I pay my bills. I should be able to. But at the same point in time, again, I don't want to put my butt over my neighbor's yard. That would be weird.
Yeah, I would say so myself, unless you was doing it for clout. Have you ever done that for clout?
No. Why? That's just weird.
It's weird, but people do it all the time online. Have you not seen that before?
Oh, I'm pretty sure my daughter has shown me so many TikToks in this point in time, and I'm like,
So your
"Stop
daughter is
selling
watching.
your
Your daughter
neighbor's
is
chicken."
watching those type of TikToks.
Dude, do you not remember when the Eve family had their jet ski in
No,
their pool, and they were going around to it, and
no.
the people who lived below them were totally complaining because every time they did that, their whole pool pretty much did a landslide on their deal. I have an issue with that shit. Because that's not being nice. And I don't like not being nice. I can be mean, but I don't like being nice.
Okay.
No, yeah, that was totally mean. Like when they were totally doing their whole jet skis in the pool, and then they were like taking their pole and it goes over and it goes down to their other neighbors, and now their neighbors are filling with a flooding issue.
I don't
That's
even know who you are. Who are you talking about that did
the
this?
Ace family.
What family is that? I don't know what family that.
That's the Ace family. Look it up. ACE, Ace family.
The Ace family?
Yeah. Which, by the way, you'll find a lot of that shit.
That sounds pretty weird. You said you don't look up weird stuff, but all of your topics have been weird.
I had to roll up.
The Ace family, yeah, this look a little too weird for
I
me.
had to roll up, brother. I had to roll up. We done got easily rigged tonight.
Yeah, Sheree, you took us off. We got
Sorry.
easily weird.
I have a habit of doing things that are weird. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. I get we'll
Okay, go back on track.
But
Yeah.
but back on track though. Like we were saying though, essentially, especially as of late, I mean, this is not anything new, but a lot of people are just so devoid of creativity, of intellect, of acumen, of respect, of like,
Respect,
dare I
I
say,
will go ahead and go with.
righteous indignation, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are willing to use the lowest hanging fruit just to get content. Hey, look, this person passed away. I'm sure a lot of people will be looking, typing up his name, his or her name, so let me do a stream about him. Now, if you
Hey,
were a
did you know
supporter,
about Leslie Johnson?
who?
Leslie Johnson.
No, who is that?
Leslie Johnson is just an actor who is really good that just recently passed away.
What's his name?
Leslie Johnson. He was in Will and Grace.
Let me check.
And nobody really even looked it up.
I don't know who that is, and I see a bunch of Leslie Johnson, so I'm not sure who that is.
Oh no, he looks like a very short man.
Okay, are you sure that's his name? Because I don't see anything.
It's called Leslie. Yes, his name is Leslie Johnson.
Well,
yes, he was a very short man. He was on Will and Grace.
His name is Leslie Jordan.
Oh, Jordan. I'm so sorry. That is my bad. I'm so sorry, my drunk ass. Please forgive my drunk ass.
Lay off the Henny
or
the beer. Or you probably drinking Smirnoff over there, huh, Sheree? Smirnoff Ice.
No, I am on Dr. Pepper and Bushmills.
I have no idea what that is.
Bushmills is a whiskey. I'm taking my whiskey with a Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, all right, but see, I didn't hear anyone, shout out to Leslie Jordan, but I didn't hear too many people, like it's not clout chasing to just say, hey, this person passed away, let me share and pay my respects. The clout chasing comes in where you're trying to gain something, whether it's some sympathy, whether it's something, because people will start, here, let me sell a Leslie Jordan shirt, or, this person passed shirt. That is where it's clout chasing, when you're doing constant content about them and you can't think of anything else, nothing creative, nothing more substantive.
Or
Just
giving him a praise or something along those lines.
well, the praise is you don't, there's a fine line between praise and clout chasing. Praise is
Yeah.
saying, look, this person was a phenomenal actor. This movie was my favorite movie. I'm paying tribute to his life. But then if you're saying, hey, let me do a stream and try to figure out all of these conspiracy theories about this person that I'm just speculating on, then that's something different.
Very true, very true. I can get it. I'm totally on board with that. That I can't argue against that.
But yeah, so like I was saying, it goes deeper than just that, because clout is not always necessarily a bad thing, So I use the analogy like sports, Michael Jordan has been retired for who knows the amount of years, but he still has clout within the business because he has still the most popular shoe, and he's a
Well,
legend,
because there's
an
also a
iconic
lot of,
figure.
again, I will totally believe into like the Michael Jordan clout, because even I watched basketball when he was all that and a fucking bag of chips, along with Michael Jordan and like Magic, and I'm like, holy DBTF. But let me tell you, that season of watching basketball was so good. Have I seen a Bulls versus like Lakers lately? No. But I want it to be that good. Because I miss it.
I mean, it's still pretty good. I think sometimes people are just want to see something familiar versus something that's unfamiliar that may be just as good, but if not as good, very comparable. But like I was saying with the Jordan analogy, like he's been retired for X amount of years, but he still has clout within that business industry and amongst his peers. So that type of clout is good, but when you are chasing something and saying, hey, look, I'm not recognized, maybe I need to dress a certain way, maybe I need to talk a certain way, and then people will accept me. Maybe I need to post certain content. When you're chasing that type of clout, all you are is just chasing a
You're
ghost.
just chasing a cloud that will never come to fruition.
Correct. Yeah, it's like a ghost, a ghost of your wildest desires, that instead of you actually applying, you're chasing some mythical, hey, if only I get more chains, then I'll be recognized as this big hotshot. If only I do this. But you're chasing a form of clout that's toxic and ultimately doesn't really amount to anything. Big Rig, you've been silent for a while. Go ahead and rock out.
I was just wondering, Sheree, do you do anything in life like right now for clout? Anything? Do you have an Instagram? Do you have a Facebook? Like, do you do anything for likes, for comments? Just to be noticed. Do you do anything for clout in life?
You still there, Sheree, or are you drunk? The whiskey got you knocked out. Looked like the whiskey took her out. Well, I'm gonna
That
drop you
question was
down.
too much. The question was too much.
Nah, she too drunk. That's all. She drunk. That's
Sheree,
all.
you've been going hard all night. I hit you with a question and it's just as crickets, huh?
Slurray. Sheree or Slurray? All right, I'm gonna drop you down, Sheree.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Sheree. That's funny, man.
But shout out to Sheree. Yeah, if you want to come back up, just let me know. Just get in the chat.
No, I'm just listening to y'all go back and forth, bro. When she brought up about the young girl, man, that was a little rough, man. I knew there was something behind that question, you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I'm
And
kind of glad we kind of got into that a little bit. Everything else was kind of like, but I'm glad we kind of got into that, bro, because of, like you said, man, even though it was off a topic, you know what I'm saying, when certain shit like that come about, man, we gotta kind of touch on it, man, and try to, see what it is, man. See if we can come with some type of solution or something. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
so
Yeah, so salute
that was
to
cool.
Wally. But nah, yeah, that was cool because like you said, shout out to Sheree for coming up here. Whatever bourbon you was sipping on, Slurray, I gotta get some of that because that because that had
Man,
you gone. That was some good. But yeah, but when she was touching on that, that's where I can't really be making jokes and doing all this funny stuff because at that point in time, a 9-year-old child, that's a very impressionable mind. And it's just I see so much BS content on here where people is just joking around and um just talking about frivolous, meaningless things. But when it's time that we can have a serious discussion and come to a solution, then definitely we'll do that. But Wally says shout out to Easily Rig, B-Eazy Dat Dude, Big Rig Slap. Shout out to the bro Wally, always supporting, coming through strong. But yeah, so whenever it's a serious discussion, because it really don't be enough of those, bro. Like that's why I try to stay out the way. But I'm definitely gonna ramp up my content because it's saturated. Like the late great Mac Dre would say, lame saturated, bruh. It's literally just a bunch of clown nerds. You feel me? That hey, I got a MacBook Pro and now I'm on YouTube and I can be whatever personality I want. It's like, dude, you feel me? You was a nerd in high school and nothing against the nerds. You feel me? Shout out to the nerds. You feel me? But now you some big macho alpha dude on YouTube that's more thugged out than Tupac. You know what I mean? You got more bodies than Omar on the Wire. It's like, come on, bruh. It's like, so I ain't even on that type of time because if I get on that type of time, none of you cats could fool with me. So let's just not even take it there, bro. And in terms of the topics, bro, it's literally now we all know it's nothing new under the sun. But bro, have you seen these topics, bro? Just start scrolling through. I'm like, damn, is she gonna submit? Will she submit? You know what I mean? Are you a passport, bro? Like, are these women too masculine? Is this dude red pill? I'm like, bro, y'all can't come up with no other content. Like literally it's the same ones. Who deleted Takeoff? Did Jay Prince have something to do with it? It's like, come on, bro. Y'all have nothing else to come up with. It's literally the midterms right now of the political. Man, I ain't into politics. All you talk about is hood politics. Right? You feel me? That's all you talking about. You talking about politics. You just talking about some hood politics that don't change your life. The politics that will change your life. The politicians that you're supposed to be voting for or saying, hey, no, I'm not voting on them unless they give us some tangible. You don't care about them
you ain't
politics.
gonna get no clout with that, bro. You only gonna
Yeah.
get clout if you talk about the politics and all that, bro.
But and look, that's cool, but just say that though, right? But these cats saying, no, I ain't chasing clout, man, and I ain't into politics. You're literally clout chasing while only focus on hood politics, bro. You feel me? There's your family politics. There's politics within these YouTube streets, right? Like, oh man, I can't do a stream with Big Rig because he funking with this other content creator that I got beef with. Huh? Like, come on, bro. I don't move like that, bro. What's the issue, bro? You got my line, bang my line. Otherwise, hit me on the DM. If you trying to talk to me or through me through like a second party or something like that, I can't rock out like that, bro. You feel me? You supposed to be a big macho man. You can hit me up directly, but instead you gonna hit Big Rig and say, "What's wrong with B-Eazy?" Negro, bro, you can hit me up directly, and you chose to
Right.
hit Big Rig to speak for me. Like that's some whole shit. I can't really rock with that, cuz.
Mm-mm.
But yeah,
No
especially
way.
like, but especially in regards, you know what I mean? But like it's another thing, like when it comes to the clout too, because it's not only people that have passed away. People try to attach clout to. Let's say I get locked up, right? Some cats will be like, "Free my nigga, man." What? You didn't give me no motivational speech to keep me out of jail. You say like, bro, you need to choose a different path. This job is hiring. Won't you go down there? You'll be making more than you make on the block. You didn't say that. Then I get locked up for 10 years. Man, free my nigga, man. Huh? Bro, you sitting there watching me throw my life away, and now that's all you could say is free my nigga and put me on a shirt?
You sitting here watching me turn to a motherfucking trash can, and now you want to put me on a motherfucking shirt.
Bro, that's
What's really going on, no, bro? You know what I mean, like you don't really trip until you really like the way you just put it, though, bro. It makes you like, damn, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
there's no
Yeah.
other way to put it, because it's the thing. These cats will try to smash your girl. They'll try to raise your son. You, bro, don't think these cats won't try to raise your son, bro. Don't think these cats won't try to. I know this was something else Mac Dre I said in the song. I don't know the phrases, but you know, you go down and people try to like a get in, get in good with your daughter. You feel me? Raise your son. Do all this other type of stuff. It's supposed to be a brotherhood. Nobody is gonna put money on your books. Won't write you a letter. Won't visit you. You see what I'm saying? And what exactly are you doing all of this for? Clout. Clout that doesn't really amount to something. Oh, I got and this is just for somebody to say, "Oh man, he did this for the gang." And what is the gang doing for him?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. So is that really the type of clout?
You know what's crazy, bro? Just for you saying that, right? There's a lot of people on YouTube, you know, like ex gang members and stuff like that. I guess you can call them dropouts or whatever. The thing is it's like, it's that same story, man. They was doing things, you know what I'm saying, for they folks, for the clique, for whatever, the gang. And, they do their time, they put in all this work, whatever. Then they come to this realization, like, man, what do I do all this for? You know what I'm saying? My family bigger than this, and then they resort back to being like you would call it square, right? But it's just like, the whole time, bro, you're doing things for clout. You're doing things for the gang, because the gang ain't doing nothing for you. The gang is almost like, something that's just, made up. Yes, protection wise, I guess, but other than that, the gang is doing nothing for you. You know what I mean? You're claiming this hood, you're claiming whatever, you're putting in this work, you're going to prison, you're doing whatever. Then you come to this realization, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what did I do all this for? You know what I mean? What was the payout? What was the payoff? You know what I'm saying? Like, all I got was just all these crazy tattoos, man, and a bad record. You know what I'm saying? But it's
And
clout, bro.
that's the toxic clout that you got, right?
It's
You got
clout,
the no,
bro.
You got the notoriety, like, oh, he's a thug, he's this,
Right,
and then that is clout, but it's toxic clout, because now
right,
when you go to your son's soccer game
right,
and they're like, oh my god, look at this thuggish figure. See,
right,
that toxic clout is cool in jail, right?
right,
It's high ranking in jail, but now when you
right,
bring that toxic clout to your son's basketball game, they looking like, that's your dad. you
right,
you, you know what I mean? You think that other kids are gonna want to invite your son over? Oh, we're having a
right,
sleepover. You like, damn, why all the kids except for my son? Your son
right,
is getting penalized because of you. Your
right,
your
right,
son, they gonna look at what you hear, what they say, the apple don't fall far from the tree.
right.
So even if you ain't raising your son on that type of stuff, they looking at you as some thugged out gangbanger with tattoos all over his face. Why should
Yep.
I trust your judgment in parenting? Now maybe this is
Whoa.
wrong, but we're all judging each other anyways. You know what I
Hello.
mean? And this is kind of what you signed up for. It don't make it right or wrong, but it just is what it is. You feel
It
me?
is what
So
it
that
is, man.
so that's what you got to take into consideration too. You know what I mean? You want to be this thugged out gangbanger and then go to the parent teacher day. You know what I mean? Your son is the one that got to deal with that, because you are what type of clout are you chasing? Oh, I gotta live up to some gangsta mantra or moniker, and we already just pulled the veneer off of that. All you are, let me be real, bro. The majority of gang members is like, the majority of them is like on some like goofy stuff, simply like because a lot of them is just like taking orders, mindlessly, aimlessly taking orders, but they have nothing to show for it. When you talk to a gang member after like 10 years and say, hey bro, what did you really have to show for it? They're gonna say a bunch of fights, right? A bunch of prison time, a bunch of criminal and nefarious activities. But when you say, hey, yeah, but like, what did you gain from it? Because saying that you fought someone is not gaining anything. You know what I mean? Going to jail when you didn't intend to go is not gaining anything. But they have to frame it as if they gained something, right? And all they gained is toxic clout. Yeah, man, this dude is known in the streets for having bodies. Okay. All that means is that now I'm on high alert. If he's known for having bodies, then I'm keeping the hammy on me. You know what I mean? I ain't finna get caught slipping around this cat. And if he's known for having bodies, why would I be around him? Why would I hire him? Why would I have him in my house? Why would I have him around my house? So all of this toxic clout that you be bragging about is actually has a detrimental effect. You know what I mean? When people think that it's like, hey, it's supposed to be positive. Toxic clout is positive in a toxic environment. So your toxic clout is positive in a toxic environment like a jail or a prison. But if you take that same toxic clout and put it, at your son's school, you know what I mean, at a dog park, it ain't no place for it. So Sheree says, I got a ring, but I won't sign my name away. So I don't know what you mean. It sounds like your man or your boo thing put a ring on it, but you saying you won't sign your name away. Well, should at least get his name tatted or something. Risa, I'm kind of disappointed. You are late, extremely tardy, but it's all good. Shout out to Risa Neal. What's up with you? And she said, facts. No one wants to do business with anybody with bodies. And it's true, right? That toxic clout may be cool when you in the hood, right? Yeah, I got bodies for bodies. I body shit. Yeah, that's cool when you on the block around a bunch of gang members. But when I'm in here trying to deal with corporate profits, 5013Cs, I'm trying to get my political campaign going, things like that. Why the hell would I want to be around someone that has a bunch of bodies, unless you're using those bodies to start up a security firm, or you're using those the bodies that you're gathering to protect your community, and your family. But if you're just doing it for a color or for some street block that you don't even own, man, that's probably as clownish as it gets. So, like I say again, most gang members and just, cats in the streets period are clowns. You know what I mean? The ones that's really reputable, they are some of the smartest, savviest people that you'll ever meet of any walk of life. But then there's also, there's people that are just actually really in the game. And then there's people that are affiliates that are just around the game. They soak up game by being around the game. You know what I mean? So if I'm really in the field, stomping, putting in work, throwing touchdown passes left and right, I'm in the game. Now, you will still learn something by being on the sidelines. You won't get as much experience as me being in the game, but you will learn from the sideline. So there's a difference between, watching the game and being in the game. A lot of people are spectating, you know what I mean? But if you're spectating, then, just continue to spectate while the people that's in the game continues to make plays. Everyone has a role. But Big Rig connection is janky right now. So let me go ahead and drop that link. Because Big Rig Wi-Fi is shaking like a booty at Magic City. And for the umpteenth time, I'm dropping a link for Big Rig. And she says, how can you change your neighborhood? Sheree, you got to be more specific with your questions. Now, I know you sipping on some very, very good whiskey. But yeah, how can you change your neighborhood? There's many ways that you can change your neighborhood. But you need to start by organizing. One of the things that people don't do enough is organizing. Now, I see people online clout chasing, doing streams, yelling at each other like a bunch of female dogs. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, some of you people, you got hundreds of people watching, sometimes upwards of 1,000 people watching. And this is what you chose to display. Now, I understand making videos about upliftment and enrichment of others. Those are not as popular because we have such a toxic culture in America that people want to see each other tear each other down. They want to see the divisiveness. And, when it comes to blame pie, it's enough slices to go around. So people actually enjoy problems being talked about ad nauseum, but no solutions being presented. Because now when a solution is presented, now you actually have to do something about it, right? And that's what a lot of people don't want to do. They want to just keep talking about the same problem over and over again. And that just lets you know that people are not really trying to change anything with the conditions. They just want to gain benefits, reap clout off certain discussions, right? People will talk about, hey, what's wrong with, let's say it was your community or your relationship or your car. I'll just say car, right? Because people could relate to your car. Would you want someone that just keeps saying, man, you got to get that engine fixed? Bro, you still ain't got that engine fixed? Bro, your engine is so bad right now. Bro, your engine, when you go get that engine fixed? Bro, just me saying that right now was annoying, right? Because and we all know that the problem is the engine. So if I known that the engine was the problem and I keep saying, bro, your engine, what are you going to do about the engine? Like, was that a solution at all? It's just consistently pointing out the obvious. It's obvious that my engine is bad, right? So once you say, hey, look, bro, your engine is bad, but they got discounts over here at this shop. Your engine is bad. Bro, my homie does it, bro. He can do it for $300. You know what I mean? That's different versus your engine is bad. Your engine is bad. Did I tell you your engine is bad? That's essentially what people are doing with these discussions. This woman is masculine. This woman is masculine. Are you dealing with her? No, but she's masculine. Okay, but why are you talking about it? Because she's masculine. Do you want her? No, because she's masculine. Why don't you want her? Because she's masculine. Oh, what's your stream gonna be about tomorrow? A masculine woman. You see what I'm saying? That's how these topics be going, bro. Hundreds of followers, bro. Live viewers, hundreds of live viewers, and y'all want to talk about the same stuff over and over. How is that not clout chasing? But how much clout do you need? And what exactly is it gaining you? Some ad revenue? You feel me? Like, damn, are you that broke? You feel me? Are you that thirsty? I'm just saying, a fair question to ask. But it looks like we are joined by an esteemed guest, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull them up. We are joined by none other than the aggressive one. Razik, what's good with you?
Yo, this is Sparta, nigga. Y'all already know you will find the earth and
There
water
you go.
down there.
Bro, on the
The
late
one
night,
and only Cuddy.
Easy.
Zeke,
Hey, man, I had to drop on through for, you know what I'm saying, for the homies.
man, thank you, bro. We
I always,
appreciate
I always be missing out, you know what I'm saying, when y'all boys be tapped up, man. So I just had to drop.
it. Yeah, man, I heard you was putting in work yesterday going with you was with Polly, Lola, you had
Yeah,
it
I
for
got
it, bro.
jumped. It was like
What you went on there?
Yeah, I was
it
like,
was a royal.
no,
Man,
I
you
couldn't.
know,
No, actually, it was Polly, Queen, Esau. I'm like, Zeke was like a one man. He really was me and
hey,
I
I
did.
don't mess with
One
07,
man
man.
band,
She
man.
ain't playing.
Yeah, you was bold for that, Zeke. I was like, okay, he went
Oh,
in the fire. but that
sheesh.
But Zeke, we over here talking about how much clout do you need, and I just want to let you just rock you for me because I know you've seen like cats on here. Not whether I'm not talking about this platform specifically. I'm just talking about in society on YouTube, etc. Cats playing around, trolling. Meanwhile, you over out here cross country getting a bag and stuff. That's the clout chasing that's actually good, right? You feel me? You're actually chasing clout, which is currency, which is what it's supposed to be. But other people are chasing a different form of clout, which is the attention currency, the pat on the back, and what you love to say, the participation trophy type of clout. You feel me? Like, hey, you know what I mean? Look at this car that I haven't paid off, but I look good on Instagram. They're doing that for clout. But meanwhile, the person that's driving in a hoopty, he got, you feel me, 6 figures in the bank. You know what I mean? Because he's not worried about clout. So Zeke, just go ahead and rock out and just talk about the type of clout that you've seen, in the streets, whether it's these dudes like bickering like females on the panels, or dudes posting someone's death and saying, hey, I feel sad for this person. I don't know. Just whatever direction you want to go with it.
Well, I'll say this, man. I think these spaces, man, are getting real, goofy, like real goofy, true troopish. You know what I'm saying? Real Scooby Dooish. You know what I'm saying? Real, it's just real funny, bro. You know what I mean? And I always tell people all the time, bro, I'm not from this era. I'm not, bro. And I'm glad I'm not, bro. Because a lot of the shit going on today, bro, I don't relate. And it's so weird to even for a 39-year-old nigga to say that. Like, damn, I remember when I was 18 and we used to look at like the 45 and the 50-year-old niggas, and them niggas be like, man, y'all youngins is out here loose because we was out here wearing our clothes backwards and wanted to wear baggy jeans and fatigue, you know what I'm saying? You're with the fatigue, you know what I mean, camouflage, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just, in a lot of ways, you know what I'm saying, it's really interesting to just see like the evolution of the man turn into a whole bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like right in front of my very eyes. Like I never would have thought I would actually be able to say that I lived through the time where I've seen
Hey, but
men
to your
turn
point,
into
that's
women.
actually not evolving, right? That's actually
Oh
devolving.
yeah. Excuse me. My fault. Yeah, you are 1,000. Excuse me. Not evolving, devolving.
No, I just want to make sure
Oh
because
nah, you right, my nigga.
I just want to make sure that's where you was
Oh
going.
nah, yeah. I mean,
And
I definitely appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the word change. Cause yeah,
no,
that's
no,
the
'cause
word I
it's
wanted to use.
facts. I just want to say this because it's facts to report what you're saying because now I know Zeke knows this. There's more virgins now than ever was in history. They said men's hand strength is like over like 3 times as weaker now. And there's lower testosterone because they put in all of this estrogen and all of this stuff and soy and everything. So, and there's been a concerted effort. Y'all know about they say like when women flushing their junk down the toilet, it's adding to the estrogen and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff, a concerted effort where people say it's conspiracy, but there are statistics that show that men are more effeminized now than anything. So to Zeke's point about the men devolving, not all men, but we're talking about as a collective,
Man,
to what.
everything is always, generally speaking, my nigga. We already know how we talk, bro. Everything is always a general, you know what I'm saying, consensus. And that's the funny thing, because like they taught us how to do this in math. Like when you take like, like 5 and 6 different numbers, and then you will all add them up and then divide them by how many numbers you got, and then that would give you the average.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I'm saying?
law of averages.
Yeah, the law averages, like, like this shit is common sense. And now all of a sudden, when you bring all of this shit in the
Hey, no,
conversation,
that's a
and
great point. Hey, because now it seemed like in the 90s everybody was okay with it. Now it got to the 2000s, you can't use the same information. Like,
then they be like, yo, that information is outdated. You can't do that. I'm like, nigga, man. And look, man, I'm gonna have to tone it back because I be wanting to jump in my Charleston white bag, yo. Shout out to the homie. But it just called niggas like you whole ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like he told old boy, you know what I mean, on the joint. And I gave you the link. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you seen it, but he told that nigga. He said, "What do you do in real life when you get out the metaverse, nigga?" You know what I'm saying? When he told that nigga, he said, "What the fuck do you do in real life when you get off the metaverse?" You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And it's just so funny to me, bro, because and see, this is why and I don't know how much of the show that y'all heard, you know what I'm saying, the other day, but when I was up there,
I
you
didn't
noticed.
hear
Well,
all of
hey, look, it's quite interesting. Well, at least when I was up there, because I didn't hear the whole thing. Like, I don't know how the fuck I managed to stay up there for like as long as I did, because that's got to be like a world record. I was supposed to have been booted off like 3 hours ago. You know,
That's
you
why I
know,
was shocked. I was
you know.
like,
I
oh,
was like, yo, intellectual soapbox is allowing me to survive. Like he just kept giving me like CPR. He was like, yo, Razi, you good? He was like, yo, I'm going to revive you and put you back on the IV tube. And I was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just using that analogy to be, colorful in what I'm trying to say. But ultimately, if you go back and you look at it, you know, and I told everybody on the panel, I was like, I'm always going to fight back against the machine. I'm always 1,000%. And I told them, I was
hey,
like, whether or
that
not
I
if I
can say.
live or die. You know what I mean? And they was like, and then, some of the women, of course, they'd be like, well, Razik is emotional and he's so hype and why is he talking like this? And I told everybody on that panel, I was like, bro, ever since I started coming up, I'm the same way, consistently, all across the board. And most of y'all done had conversations with me over the phone. And y'all niggas know just the same way I talk on the panel are the same way I talk in real life. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm probably even more intense when I'm on the phone. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just who I am, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
no,
I'm
that's
going
actually
to go
why
ahead, go. I'm sorry.
no, I was saying that's actually why I respect you because I see a lot of these cats and it's like, oh, now the YouTube button is live, so now we got to put on this caricature, you feel me? And now we got to act, but I could definitely vouch, you feel me? Like, whether it's
Hey,
in the
look, and
DM
the ad,
or
and the
whatever.
ad. My fault, I ain't mean to cut you off,
No,
but
you
and
good.
the add to that point, you know what I'm saying? like I think I've gained a lot of respect from the ones that are genuine because every time I come up and y'all see my avatar, you be like, oh, I know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no wishy-washy type nigga. You know what I mean? When you see the avatar, nigga, or you see my face, you be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I already know, right? You know what I mean? Because I'm not just jumping up to be on some troll shit. Like, I'm really trying to be genuine and have some real insight and to have a real conversation, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what, and it may be names, you know what I'm saying, thrown around, curse words. All right, cool. I don't, you know what I'm saying, shy away or hide from any of that type of talk. You know what I'm saying? I come from that. You know what I mean? So when people be like, well, you can't speak like that, man, it's bullshit. I'm gonna speak how to speak, you know, I'm gonna speak how the fuck I speak. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I fuck with y'all, man, because you know what I'm saying, I didn't come in the door with faking with you or Riggs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ever.
Now
You
I
know what I
fuck
mean?
with Z because I remember because it be times where it's like because I my thing is it's like you like we all intellectual brothers, bro. So it's like a lot of these cats, like and really, bro, we wolves, bro. So wolves don't turn around when poodles is barking. You know what I mean? But sometimes you do need the wolf to go around and say, nigga, I'm a wolf. You are a poodle, bro. Like what do you like? What do you think you like? Why are you barking at me? You know what I mean? And that's kind of where Zeke comes in because sometimes I'm like, bro, we wolves, bro. Let's just keep walking. And Zeke could be the wolf, like, nah, bro, I'm not just about to let this poodle say whatever, you feel me? So sometimes Zeke could come in, you feel me, and say some stuff where I was like, I didn't even want to go there, but it's like, all right, cool. Thanks for representing for the Wolves. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't gonna do it, but hey, I'm not opposed to you doing it. So, and like you said, some people are uncomfortable because they like, why is he being such an aggressive wolf? But I mean, that's kind of in the wolf's nature. Now, if you want me to be a poodle, then you need to get someone else on the panel, right? Or you need to talk to someone else, And a poodle is not going to, a poodle may be more friendly, but may not be as protective, right? Or as aggressive or as cunning or as savvy. You know what I mean? So it's pros and cons. It's nothing against poodles, because can't everybody be a wolf, right? But it's just like, there is stratification, right? There is some form of social hierarchy. I didn't make it like that, you know what I mean? And men sort that out, you feel me? Jail, you've been in jail.
And you
Did
and you
jail
know
not sort out those hierarchy? You know what I
and,
mean?
and you know the funny thing too, bro, and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but I don't know how to be weak. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that ass. I don't know how to be vulnerable. I don't. I don't know what having feelings mean. I don't know what the shit means.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you on that
Like
one.
honestly, I don't, my nigga. I really the only thing I know is either bully or be bullied, either kill or be killed, either fight or run. You know what I'm saying? Either be brave or a coward. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know.
So you was taught that you come up in a dog eat dog world.
Yeah, because hey, that's essentially what life is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I
It's
mean? Like
true.
it's
People don't want
no
to say
free
it
it's
like
no
that,
free
right?
lunch. It's no free lunch, dog. You remember the saying when we came up, and I'm pretty sure y'all niggas done heard this. When you
Yeah,
used to be like, yo, you don't work, you don't eat, nigga.
yeah.
You don't grind, you don't eat.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And that doesn't just apply for a 9 to 5. That
hmm,
applies in every metric of your life.
yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean? So like, yo, when these motherfuckers be on these panels, my nigga, and these niggas be talking, I'm just to you know what I'm saying, the point. I mean, I'm pretty much like put my whole story out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But and I just said, man, because like when these niggas be coming up here looking all
salute to it.
crazy, when they don't be like well groomed or the way they be talking because they don't have no, what I'm saying, bass in their voice. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see in them, like, damn, you ain't got no spine. Like, damn, it must suck. It
Hey, and
must suck.
this this is the worst part though. It's because they don't really realize that how transparent they are, right? To them, they really be it's like the wolves in sheep clothing, right? Like a wolf could walk by and smell like, oh yeah, yeah, this nigga is a wolf, right? And then you wow, this old chihuahua looking like, but it be chihuahuas really out there like, yeah, Razik, I'm a wolf. I'm just like you. I'm like, bruh, come on now. Now you're being disrespectful to my intelligence. You know what I mean? And it's okay that you a chihuahua, right? Chihuahuas have a purpose in this place, but to try to act like you are a wolf, bro, it's like now I gotta step in and check you and let you know that you're not really of this ilk or of this cloth. You know what I mean? And that's what I don't like on here. You feel me? Because people get a little bit too comfortable yelling and calling people names and stuff. It's like, bro, we just having discussions. Now if the stuff get heated, then you feel me, I'm willing to take it to whatever level, but it's like
But easy. Also know, bro, wolves don't go where chihuahuas are at. And chihuahuas don't, you know what I'm saying, trample over into wolves, you know what I'm saying, areas. You know what I'm saying? Animals know their place.
but see, that's typical. That's typical in and that's why I draw the parallels to, the virtual reality and actual reality. So in actual reality, you won't see a wolf with chihuahua, but see, this is the virtual reality where things could be manipulated and distorted, right? Because it's just the push of a link, right? So I can be a wolf added to a StreamYard link, and then I can add a chihuahua in that link. Now, y'all wouldn't cross paths because you may be in the hood, they may be in the burbs. So in actual reality, you wouldn't cross paths. But in the virtual reality, you cross paths. And that's the thing. So when you cross paths in the virtual reality, it distorts it to believe that, hey, I'm on this level, right? I could talk to you anyway because you really don't know where I'm at, right?
Nah,
Even if
nah, I ain't gonna say that, bro. I think you're kind of conflating what I'm saying. Let me be clear on this aspect. So, and just using the animal, you know what I'm saying, analogy, that's really the comparison to, you know what I'm saying, mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's like really like comparing intellect. So what you're seeing in real time is when people jump up here, and then particularly between men and women, or soft, you know what I'm saying, underbelly males versus more hardened men. You know what I'm saying? Those interactions, because it's literally the battle of wits. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't literally sit, you know what I mean, for the time being, we can't be physically in front of each other. You know what I'm saying? So what you're seeing in real time play out is the back and forth of the comparison between intellects. So it's actually like a battle of wits, you know what I'm saying, live in real time on YouTube. Because somebody will come in and say, well, I feel like this. And the other person will say, well, I think this, and this is why. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I told you on the phone a while back. I was like, even when you look at the rules of Fight Club, going back to the movie, not, you know what I'm saying, Anton Daniels channel, but even in the movie, it said, your first rule of Fight Club, you never talk about Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? Second rule of, you know what I'm saying, of Fight Club is pretty much like anything goes. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much like a man for all. Now, when you translate that to what Anton has done with the analogy of Fight Club, his second rule is you have to substantiate your argument. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it all boils down to. You can have whatever viewpoint you want, but it has to make sense, or you have to be able to substantiate it enough to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's my only argument.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. And like I said, it wasn't really a disagreement, and I was just adding a bit of expansion to your thought. Not really conflating the
Oh,
argument.
it's peace. Come on, bro. It's peace, man. Hey, man, you don't have to do that with me, my nigga. It's peace, bro. Come on, man. We ain't gonna always agree on everything, but that's what makes the relationship, you know what I'm saying, dope. Like, but that's what makes the relationship dope. You know what I'm saying? Be able to push and pull. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, okay, my nigga, I ain't look at it like that, or maybe you ain't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't met. Even the same thing with Riggs, bro. Like, me and that nigga had plenty, you know what I'm saying, conversations going, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. He's like, yo, he's like, you know what I'm saying? There's some things he may not even agree with me. He's like, nah, you shouldn't do it like that, or you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, he's older than me. So, you know what I mean? For even for that aspect alone, I respect him for, you know what I'm saying, that, because he's been on this earth longer. He done seen more and more shit. He done experienced, you know what I'm saying, a lot more. So I take a lot of wisdom off of him. And then I try to, you know what I'm saying, give it to him the same way, you know what I'm saying, from a younger dude's, you know what I'm saying, perspective, you know what I'm saying, even from mine. Because we grew up in different areas. Y'all on the West Coast, I'm on the East. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't take that shit no type of way, man. It's all,
Yeah, nah, yeah, it's all love,
yeah.
and nah, we all learning from each other. You feel me? Like, you feel me? I see. This is the thing, bro. If you ain't learning, you ain't living. So you can learn from a baby. So I'm always looking to sponge some information and add it to my repertoire. You know what I mean? Because it just only makes me better, not bitter. But Mr. Intellectual, you there?
What's up, family? What's going on, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Man, shit, we
Yo,
just over
peace,
here
What
peace.
it do? What it do?
rocking on this late
What
night.
up, family? All right, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this, right? You know what I mean? What up, Truth? I see you in the comments. With everybody in the comments in the chat, I see y'all. I see y'all. I'm gonna say it like this, man. I think I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it a little bit deeper. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all probably seen the movie Underworld, or probably understand the movie Underworld, or probably have either seen it or viewed it or whatever, right? I
I
don't know if
have.
all of y'all have. Okay, so to me, that taught me that in people, right? There's three different types of people, right? They're you like I said, there are people who are like, you said Chihuahuas, or I'll call them sheep, right? They're people who are sheep. They just kind of go with the flow. They don't really challenge shit, you know what I mean? And they just kind of go with whatever is there, right? They don't really try to make waves or anything like that. Like they're not gonna challenge thoughts. They're not gonna challenge, the status quo. None of that shit. Nor the government, nor politics, or anything like that, or any social type of issues. Then there's wolves, right? Wolves is like they just on some reckless shit, right? Some of them don't even care about people. They just on some other shit, right? Then you got people who I call hybrids. They're a little combination of both. They got a little bit of both in them. You know what I mean? They got a little bit of wolf in them, but then they also know they can just snap back and turn right back into a sheep like nothing. You know what I mean? They just know how to turn it on and turn it off. You know what I mean? And some people are hybrids, and I believe hybrids are the most dangerous because they can just hide in plain sight. You kind of don't really know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And they can kind of manipulate all different types of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like a wolf, you see the wolf coming, you know what he is. He make himself known. You know what I'm saying? The sheep, you can see the sheep too because it makes itself known. But a hybrid is the apex predator of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a hybrid. But that's just me. Salute the Camden Inn. Good to see you. You know what I mean? But yeah. So that's my spill on it, man.
Yeah,
So
no, the hybrid is actually the most deceptive, but the most dangerous position to be, because you give yourself plausible deniability if you want it to be like, hey, no, I'm just a sheep. And then you can lull
hmm
somebody to sleep, and then, hey, oh damn, I thought you was a sheep, and then you bring out the wolf. And I do get what you're saying, because it's just kind of, it's like certain actors, right? The Rock could only play certain movies, you know what I mean, because of how big he is. they
mm,
they and they said it, right? That's why they always book him as like an action star. Danny Trejo, he could only play certain type of movies. Certain people, they're not hybrids because they just stick out too much. And while there are advantages, there's disadvantages. But when you're a hybrid, you have less disadvantages and more advantages, because you can pull from, multiple avenues, right? I
hmm
can tap into my wolf, and I can tap into my sheep, and you don't really know which way I'm attack you from. And when we're
hmm
dealing with the art of psychological warfare and physical warfare, you need all the tools in your arsenal. And and
Damn
and
straight.
and it's really a mindset game. So if I already got you confused, like, oh, he's a sheep, and I run to attack you like a sheep, and you unleash your inner wolf, you know what I
Oh shit,
mean?
yeah, you fucked up, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna give y'all a observation, and I agree. You know what I'm saying, with what you know what I mean y'all are saying. From my standpoint, I would say Easy, Riggs, and Soapbox. I think y'all are, you know what I'm saying, hybrids. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Like I can agree. And I say, you know, compared to myself, I say I'm learning to be one. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an added trait that you know I'm learning to adapt because that's not something that I thought that I needed. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I remember what Lola had told me yesterday, where she was like, "Yo, when Razi jump on the panel, like we already know how he is." You know what I'm saying? And in a sense, like it plays to a strength, but it also plays to a level of being weak in a sense, because it's like I'm not
I don't
able to
mean
kind
you're
of
weak. It's
like
like a
yeah.
or you don't. It's just a flaw or a chink
Right,
in the
right, right,
armor.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's almost like I'm not able to like blend in as well as y'all are. That's why I say like, you know what I mean? And I agree with what Soapbox was saying when he came up with that analogy. Like, I agree. Like, you know what I mean? You should be able to be, a hybrid because you want to be able to blend in. You know what I'm saying? So you really just don't want, what I mean? Even like in the 48 laws of power, you know what I'm saying? When it says like, never let the right hand know you what the left hand is doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want to keep not to say the enemy, but your opponent or the opposite, you know what I'm saying, position. Not saying that you're going in that fight, you know what I'm saying, to kill, but and you can use that analogy for like an argument, a debate, you know what I'm saying, maybe a back and forth, a negotiation tactic when it comes to like a job and trying to get more money. You know what I'm saying? It can apply to, what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
different ways. So it's like you really just don't even like, what I'm saying, me. So everybody know how I have been, you know what I'm saying? It's always like, yo, rah, rah, you know what I mean? Yo, Tasmanian devil, I'm coming up here, you know what I'm saying? Stir up the pot, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, but I don't want to constantly have that moniker on me because I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like be, what I'm saying, calm. And that's something that I'm learning that I need to do. Like, what I mean? And just to try to resist the urge of the impulse. You
And
know what
bro,
I'm saying?
you made like some massive strides, and the reason why
Yep.
to keep it a buck, you feel me? I definitely am proud of you, and I just want to see you keep going further because, bro, you are extremely sophisticated, bro. You read a lot. We've had some deep discussion, but what happens is, like for me, I don't really have an issue because you feel me. I'm from that cloth, and what I mean, being a hybrid, I'm able to understand. But other people, they're not even going to give. And I'm not saying whether you should change or not because of what other people do. It's ultimately based on you. But other people, they may want to do a deal with you, and they'll weaponize your personality. I wanted to do him, but he's just so aggressive, like, you know what I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
certain stuff like
I
that.
agree.
Even
Yeah.
though that's an excuse, and it's not a valid excuse, to some people it could be a valid excuse. We have a brand to uphold, and we work with kids, and I just don't want to be seen working with someone that's so you know what I mean, like they'll paint the narrative as a way. And also what happens is they also, it fits into every stereotypical trope, and it's like a aha, I got you moment, when it's like, when you have so much sophistication, it will be diminished just by your tone. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you specifically, me and anyone in general. So that's where the balance kind of comes in. You feel me? Because it's definitely gonna be a time to turn up, you know what I mean? But uh I think we just got to make a concerted effort, of when the proper timing is. Some people, like,
Yeah, I
if you
agree.
on these panels, yeah, I see, Zeke, if you on the panels and you see some of these nerds on here, man, go out, go at them niggas, because them niggas don't really matter. Anyways, I'm just keeping a buck. But yeah, in other constructive conversations, you feel me? I think it just will behoove all of us to, just definitely, be more concise and tactful with how we conduct the conversation, because this conversation, it's been going super smooth. And I think even the conversations with, Lola and whoever else that you disagree with, most of them will go like this. And even if they get heated, so what, as long as it's done respectfully, because just a raising of a voice is not a heated discussion, but when it goes back to ad
I
hominems and
agree.
name callings, that's a
I
bit
agree.
different, you know what I mean?
But
So
see, But see too, like, you know what I'm saying, and this is why, and Soapbox already know, like, and I told them, you know what I'm saying, numerous times, bro, context is everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people, and I'm seeing this like become more of like a pandemic shift. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like having a conversation, because nobody provides the context. It's always like, well, you said this and you said that. I was like, okay, well, in what context?
Mr. Bryant.
Mr.
You know what
Bryant,
I
what's
mean?
going on?
Yeah, he definitely up late.
Shout out to Vaughn Bryant. Yeah, yeah, Blake.
Mr. Brian, when he went to go take that late night tinkle, that's why he
Yeah,
shout out
he
to
hit the
Mr.
YouTube and seen we was on. Was like, man, let me check these young
Shout out
bucks
to
out
Mr.
one
Brian,
time.
man, for sure,
Hey,
bro.
yo, Riggs, man, your mic is going in and out, so I don't know if
Oh
you
my
got it.
bad, I had my hand on the thing again, man. I'm on the
Oh,
phone
okay.
thing, man.
Oh, nah, you all right, homie. I would just letting you know
I
so everybody can
appreciate you
actually
letting
hear.
me know though, bro. I was lacking earlier today, and B-Eazy had to let me know. Shout out to Vaughn Bryant though, man. I appreciate you, man, pulling up, man, for sure.
Yeah, Vaughn
Mr.
Bryant.
Bryant got a show tomorrow on my network, man. Intellectual SoapBox. Definitely check him out.
All
You
right,
know what
shout
I'm
out
saying?
to Mr. Brian. Go check
Will
him out.
do. Will
Subscribe to the
do.
Intellectual Soapbox. Mr.
Yeah.
Brian is definitely well respected through these streets, always keeping it cool, calm, and collected. And
Yes, sir.
I mean, and that's how we do it over here, bro. You feel me? We have these like contentious conversations, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's all love. And to tie this back in to the overall discussion, you know what I mean, how much clout do you need? And I'm gonna go to Zeke and Mr. Intellectual, because Zeke, I know you see like whether these fight club type discussions and stuff, a lot
Oh
of
shit.
these people, let's be honest, they're not trying to have a constructive conversation. They're trying to chase clout. They see that, hey, there may be hundreds of live viewers. If I hop on here, I'll get some clout to my name. You know what I mean? So,
But
what
on the
what do you think
contrary,
about
I kind of do think that there is a lot of genuineness. But I think what you're seeing is that people, you know what I'm saying, are maybe having a hard time with maneuvering from how you would talk to somebody in real life to how you would talk to them, you know what I'm saying, online. And that's something that I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like for example, like when I had came home, you know what I'm saying, and the smartphone and everything was swiped, you know what I'm saying, this and that and texting and all of that. Like this shit was all new to me. And then I used to hate when people would like text me. I'm like, nigga, I'm not about to type a 1,000-word essay. We're not about to have a typing, you know what I'm saying, contest. Like, nigga, just go ahead and call me. And then, you know what I'm saying, niggas was like, yo, and then niggas be like, yo, I can't talk because I'm doing X, Y, and Z. And then it took a while to adjust. You know what I'm saying? And that was something that I had to learn. I was like, well, damn, everybody don't like talking on the phone. And that's something that I'm a huge advocate of. Like, I love talking on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously because of my job, but that's just who I am, bro. You know what I mean? Like, when you can hear the tone and things that are being said, and preferably, I love like in face, you know what I'm saying, conversations, because then you can see people's body language. You can look in a person's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, the environment kind of like sets the tone, whether or not if you're drinking or you're smoking, or you might just be having like a little cocktail. You know what I mean? Whatever. You might be at work. You know what I'm saying? So every environment that dictates a particular conversation. You know what I mean? Whether or not if y'all just talking about, you know what I'm saying, yo, it's a beautiful day outside, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Now, how you may convey that as you text is going to be a lot different. So going back to your point, you know what I'm saying, tie back to, you know what I'm saying, the cloud. I don't necessarily think that, you know what I mean, people are just, having the mindset like, yo, I can just hop on and just get in with cloud. I really think that people really do want to talk. You know what I'm saying? But what you're seeing is that the inability You know what I'm saying? For them to substantiate whatever thought that they may be having. This is why when y'all hear me up there saying, you know, and I'm always hard on the guys when I'm telling them like, look, stop using the word feel. Stop, you know what I'm saying, you know, trying to preface your comment by saying, I feel like I'm already, you know, me personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, because this is how, you know, I was taught how to, you know, communicate from like a very early age, but I was always taught, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, a man speaks with, you know, firmness and sternness, you know what I'm saying, in his thoughts, you know what I'm saying, and you don't double down on them when somebody gives you pushback. Now, if you're just saying some stupid shit that may make you come across as like, you know, you ain't read enough and you're not studious enough, you know what I mean, you're not researching anything, you're not fact checking anything, you know what I'm saying, you're not dealing with no type of, you know, logical sense of, you know what I'm saying, stats and, you know what I'm saying, numbers, you know what I mean, you know, and those type of things. So when people are kind of like jumping up saying, okay, well, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm not going to jump on, you know what I'm saying, the women too tough because that's how they naturally talk. So when you hear women say, well, I feel like this, you know what I'm saying, I'm already expecting for a female to say that. That's why when you hear men say, well, I don't care about how you feel about it. Take your feelings out and look at what is being said. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and again, when you got a lot of these dudes that are being raised by single moms and, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, or they might be raised by single moms, but don't have, you know, a real stern man, you know what I'm saying, you know, a figurehead, you know what I'm saying, that they can call, run to, you know what I mean, maybe go to the, you know what I'm saying, the gym, shoot some ball with, you know what I mean, and just, you know what I mean, hang out on the corner, you know what I mean, and just be talking about like real life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, they don't have that. So then, I mean, even if they did come into, you know what I'm saying, the context of, you know what I mean, in real life of talking to somebody like you, Riggs, or, you know what I'm saying, you know, Marcus, or, you know what I'm saying, Soapbox, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, the conversation may go a little bit more different. They be like, damn, man, like, I'm really scared of this other nigga. Like, I don't know how tall you dudes are. I don't know how big y'all are. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure somebody is, you know what I'm saying, you know, taller than me. Somebody's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to look you in the eye as we having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I come across as like not having no type of confidence. However, like I'm extremely like confident. You know what I'm saying? You know, even staring at the belly of the beast. But you know what I mean? You know, I don't know, bro. You know, maybe I just may be off. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, genuinely, you know what I'm saying, with like with the whole YouTube shit and just people having like different conversations and debates. I don't think people are just out for clout. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think people really do want to have a general talk, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Go
And
ahead,
a
84.
genuine.
Let's see what you got on that.
Man, well,
But
for
we got to get
me,
Marcus in there too.
yeah, salute to Marcus. To Marcus. For me,
What's up,
I
people?
can't, I can't do the low vibrational, you know, type of talk, man. It's just a waste of my time. I'm a businessman. I have too much shit that I'm doing business wise on YouTube, and I got too much shit I'm doing business wise personally. So when it comes to those type of subject matters with that, you know, with those other platforms, salute to them. But I can't fuck with them at all. You know, when they came into space and they tried that here, it didn't go well, and it will never go well. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I don't mean no disrespect, but it is what it is. I just don't. I'm not with the bullshit, man. If it's not productive or conducive to my time, I can be doing something else, and I have a lot of other else shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just can't waste my time with that bullshit. You know what I mean? You know, just arguing for the sake of arguing. Like I ain't got time for that, man. I just don't. You know, but you know, when I look at them and I see what they do, and I look at the the lives of some of the people that do that shit, you know, I understand why. Like a lot of them don't have nothing else to do. You know what I mean? They have nothing else to talk about. They're not creating any content. They don't have other content that they can create, and this is what they do. You know, salute to them.
It's
But I
all for
can't.
clout.
Is it all for clout? You know, a lot of it probably is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if that's how they want to approach the shit, I let them approach it. I just tell people to choose wisely, and once you make that choice, I'm gonna hold you to that choice. I'm gonna hold you to that fucking choice, and I'm not gonna let you go. You know what I mean? It's
Do
gonna be
you
damn
do
hard for
anything
you.
right now in your life right now? Are you doing anything for clout?
Hell no, I don't do some shit for clout, man. I
You
don't
ain't doing
care about
nothing for
clout.
Clout.
Hey,
No, I don't.
do y'all think I'm after Clout? Does anybody on the
No,
panel
I
think
don't.
I'm after
No,
Clout?
no, no. You just speak your
I don't
mind on
think
some
you are.
shit.
Nah.
You speak your mind on shit that you care about, and if you don't care about it, you ain't gonna speak on it. Like, and I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something that you don't care about, you're not gonna speak about it. And I'm the same way. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time on shit that I don't care about. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when people are talking on those panels, to me, it's unproductive. Like,
Correct.
there's nothing to gain from that shit. So I'm just gonna be up here just arguing for the sake of arguing. And then the fact also, I'm not gonna argue with somebody that I don't even know, or like I'm not even in the same vicinity of. Like, I'm not. That's no offense, man, but that's some loser shit to me, man. I mean, no
It
offense,
really is.
but it's really on some loser
And
shit, bro.
and
Oh,
and let's
can you
and let's
repeat that
be
real quick,
honest.
Mr. Best? Because I didn't hear you that well.
No, I said I'm not gonna be on a panel arguing with people I don't know just the sake of arguing or just creating shit just to
Oh,
create
yeah, I
strife. Like
got
that's
you.
some loser shit to me.
Yeah, I agree
I'm
with
not a
you on that.
loser, bro. Like I'm not a loser. And if you know if my parents or somebody that and my relationship with my parents is kind of complicated at times, but you know what I mean. If they see me on some shit like that, they be like, "Yo, what's going on with you? You alright?" You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, I can't even move like that in my regular life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not gonna move like that on YouTube. You know what I mean? So some of these people, when I look at them, not to take the TK Kirkland line, but I'm gonna take that shit. Who raised y'all? Who raised you? You know what I'm saying? That's what I be thinking. Like, who raised these motherfuckers? You know what I mean? Because I can't even be around no niggas like that, man. I don't even hang out around niggas like that. I ain't trying to use the N word, but it's just coming out the way it is right now. That's how I feel about it. That's how strongly I feel about it. It
Yeah,
is what
some
it is.
cats you gotta for some cats and scenarios it's appropriate because I feel you and the difference with Razik, because of course we speak in generalized. Like Razik will say something that he's passionate about. He'll make a point. He'll bring arguments, empirical data, anecdotes to support his arguments. The other cats, I've been very vigilant. I've been very observant. They'll get in an argument just to argue when there's literally countless facts and stats that they could cite, but they say, I feel. The stuff that you said you despise, Razik, they do a lot of that stuff. They don't present. They're not saying, and according to this article from the CDC, like the data is out there, but they're so busy talking about what they feel versus stating and
Pretty
saying
much.
what they believe. Yeah, that's more or less what I'm speaking to. I don't think that that's all. I can't even say that it's most, but from what I see, it does appear to be most, but I'm not just going to make that proclamation and say that definitively it is. But what I'm seeing is people, that's why I'm asking the question. Essentially, we all, are wanting to get some form, of attention, you know what I mean? But like I said, there's a different type, negative attention, positive clout, toxic clout, you know what I mean? So what I'm seeing is a lot of people are using the toxic elements, whether it's someone's untimely passing, whether it's all of this celebrity drama. People are using other people's names, drama, and plights for clout. Now I understand that some
It's the
people want to
wave,
just
bro.
have a discuss. Yeah, it is. And it's some things that you may just not, just like you said, when you came home, the wave is texting now, but you still is a call person on the phone. So you may assimilate, but they may not fully get with that wave, right? So I can understand, maybe we'll do a topic and incorporate some celebrities, but I can't fully assimilate with that wave. I'm not going to do a whole stream and saying, man, who do you think did this to Takeoff? Man, why was he even
I
there?
was
He
about
shouldn't
to
have
bring
did
that
that.
up too, bro.
It's
Yo,
like, come on, bro.
when that happened, right? The only thing I did is I think I may have said rest in peace take off to like one of the streams. I think I ain't even do no shows on it. I ain't actually do no shows on it. We ain't cover it. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like none of that. You know what I mean? Like I think I may have jumped on somebody's panel who talked about it, and I said a couple of thoughts, and I gave a couple of well wishes and shit like that. But that's about it, man. Like I'm not, and I actually like the Migos, so it's not like I don't like their music. I actually do, but it's just like I'm not I'm not on that type of time, man.
Oh,
Like,
I hate him.
Yeah.
Okay, look, let me say
Razik
something
is
real
being
quick
a
because
contrarian.
I want to get to Marcus and I want him to get to what he got to say on the topic. But before we get to Marcus, just real quick, I just want to say something and then I'm gonna get back into it because I'm gonna make a statement and I'm gonna have to back it up. So my statement is gonna go to Razik and 84. And Razik, I can't really get on him too bad right now because he asked the question. He said, "Hey, do you think anything I'm doing is for clout or something of that nature?" And I didn't give him, I didn't say anything. And then 84, his response was, "Nah, I ain't with it. I ain't doing nothing for clout." And I just want to call bullshit on that. So I want to go ahead. Let's go to Marcus. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Marcus, say what you gotta say. And then after Marcus, I'll go ahead and state why I say that's bullshit. Because like B-Eazy said, and like I said earlier in the show, which I don't think you guys caught, is that there is a difference between bad clout and good clout. And you motherfucking right, both of y'all, Razik and 84, you do be on some clout. And I will break that down on how y'all do it. But go ahead though, Marcus, man. Drop your spill, bro, on the topic, and then I'll get back into that.
Does it sound noisy where I'm at right now, or is it calm and quiet in the
Nah,
background?
you good, bro. I
you
mean,
get
That's a
Marcus.
little.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's a little windy. That's I just want to make sure. And stop me if I'm making too much noise on mute. But I think it's a good points that everybody brought up, and I was listening very intently, and I was like, there's a sector for everything in these spaces, and I barely started coming into StreamYard about a year and a half ago on these panels. Not even in the first year of the pandemic, I wasn't even jumping on anything. I was watching more content than I was trying to be on the StreamYard at all. I don't think really people started getting on StreamYard till like maybe 2021, at least from my perspective, when I saw everything happening in the shift and the dynamic of the metaverse and like Oculus and like very being introvert, because the word incel gets thrown too much loosely in these streets without people actually knowing certain definitions or just throwing it too quickly. And I'm like, I'm not trying to shame anybody because I got some overall respect for people. And there's people that are introverts and couples and introverts and regular singular people that don't really mess with a lot of people, So going back to the whole thing of is people doing it for clout, there's a sector for that. There's a sector for people that want to be for the bullshit. They want to, they're called beef sectors where people are going at it. And literally, there are channels out there that we both know that we're not going to name, but we know they're out there. And sometimes, hey, Razik has been there before. I've seen it. I've been in the chat before. And any of you gentlemen here have probably
Don't
seen
do
it
it,
from afar.
Marcus. Don't do it, man. You dry. You doing some dry shit right now. Don't do it,
I
No,
know,
Marcus.
I know, I know what you're talking about, Marcus. Yeah.
and I want to say real quick, I like this squad over here. Just like I have a few other people I know I rock with on other sectors, but this is one of the main channels I usually like to go to, especially when it's late nights. Because a lot of these talk shows and stuff like that, even radio shows are done, and this is one of the main ones. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I shout you guys out. Rock with all of y'all. I respect all of y'all. Y'all are, for the most part, Cali. Y'all grew up in the Bay Area where I grew up in. So there's that, So, and maybe a little biased, but I don't give a shit. But it's tough, man, because clout can be an addictive drug, and I think Razik, the only pushback I have difference is some of these young cats, especially these younger generation that's younger than me or about my age, they're all about this bullshit. I'm not, because I don't have a personal channel, but I'll help out people if that's what they want, whatever it is. Clout doesn't always have to mean a negative thing. It's how you make it negative. And you can help you prosper. It can help you put people on. It can help people put on. It can help change their lives. It can help their businesses on the real life outside of when you unplug. And it can help people prosper. It can make you want to talk about generational wealth, because I hear that a lot in these YouTube spaces. You can have cultural wealth. You can have that extension like a hive mind, and it can help out people no matter what. And some people being in these spaces has saved somebody. It's been treated as therapy. There was a cat I know in a different sector. You guys don't really see much, but he said something that I thought was kind of stupid, a little ignorant. I'm not gonna say his name, but he said How is this therapy? Talking to people. Guess what? You pay your therapist to listen, and you're talking to your therapist. And this has helped people not jump off a cliff, not drive over the ledge, not drink a whole bottle of pills. Maybe has given them a little bit more hope and faith and respect and dignity, and be virtuous, and keep striving and conquering, and saying fuck you to life that's going to try to drag you down no matter what, but you're still going to keep going. So that's another thing too. So I'm going to mute up right now, but that's all I got to say.
Yeah, right on for saying that. Before Big Rig gotta address Zeke and Mr. Intellectual, but I just want to say that what Marcus was saying, yeah, because earlier we had a young lady come up, and yeah, she was talking about something that was completely off topic, but it was very serious. Shout out to Sheree. It was very serious and it was very personal. You know what I mean? So when people are saying, "Oh, it's dumb and this is not therapy," to Marcus's point, you're literally paying someone to go sit on the couch to talk. So you might as well take advantage of the free therapeutic benefits of panels like this. Now, I'm not talking about a panel where cats is yelling back and forth at each other like some high school schoolgirls. You know what I mean? That type of stuff you're not going to get any value from. It's not going to be therapeutic. It may be entertaining and intriguing, but at the end of the day, you leave and it's just like watching Love and Hip Hop. It was funny, but what do you gain from it? So these conversations actually are therapeutic, especially if you go into them with a broader outlook. If you go in there to say, hey, I'm going to learn something new from each stream or each panel that I'm on, you know what I mean? It may be a reiteration of what you already know, or it may be just a small tidbit of information that you can add to your repertoire, you know what I mean? Either way, you leave out of it better, right? If you get better 1% each day, at the end of the year, you've increased your betterment by 365%. That's a ridiculous ROI, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, something to consider, bro. So Big Red, go ahead and let these young men have it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, man, like I was gonna say, and this is nothing negative or nothing wrong, man. This is something we all do. But like I said, it is a form of clout. You know what I'm saying? I do this myself. And like with 84, man, like I mean, you do it almost every other day, Hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Share this, post it, you know what I'm saying? Let's get these comments up, whatever. It's all positive. It's your business. This is what you do. You know what I mean? You want to grow. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is clout. We want to get that praise. We want to get those comments. We want to get them likes. That's what we're doing it for. We're doing it so people can fucking subscribe to us and watch us. Now, do we have a point? Yes, we got a point. But we also are doing it for clout. Same with Razik. He's got his trucking thing. You know what I mean? It ain't like, hey, I'm trying to score something off of somebody, but it is a form of clout. Like, man, I'm doing this. I'm going around. The country. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all visuals. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Follow the trucker. You know what I mean? That's I do the same thing with my music. I do the same thing. So it's all a form of clout, bro. But it's like we're doing a positive thing. That's what I'm saying. Like there's a way of doing it and it being in a positive way. It's just like mostly what we see when it comes to clout, bro, is people are just doing things, man, for like, yes, like I said, we do things, hit the like button, comment, but some people are just doing things, bro, that can be on a negative, like, something that could be, you know, that's harmful. Nothing that's uplifting or something positive or something that's really to better anything. More of just something of, I'm just putting this trash out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I know people are on this bullshit, so I'm gonna get on this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. But that's what I meant when I say, I gotta call it a little bit different when it comes to the clout thing, man, because we all do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all do things for clout. It's just what kind of things do we do and how far, like what that topic was. That's why I was glad when I seen that topic, because I think we all are guilty of it.
And hold on, I I don't even think we need to use the term guilty. I could say that we all are complicit and we all practice it, because if we want to get technical, the definition now, of course, we know there's the urban definition, but the formal, well, informal definition is of clout is a heavy blow with a hand or a hard object, and also influence or power, especially in politics and business. Now, if a chick is posting in her little tight leggings, right? Isn't she trying to influence something? Isn't she
Shout out to
using
OnlyFans. Shout out to
her
OnlyFans.
beauty as power, right? Same
That's a
thing if a
fact.
dude is like, hey, I'm doing this meet and greet for $1,000, right? He's actually using his clout to even gain more clout. You know what I mean? And
Right.
ultimately, the is the clout is a form of currency. Attention is a form of currency. We all want attention, and it's really nothing wrong with that. It's actually very healthy for people to act like they don't want it. Is someone saying, man, I don't want attention? Like, okay, well, delete all your social media. Whoa, 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 I didn't say all
Hello.
that. Well, why you don't want attention? Why don't you just delete them all then? It's just like some people saying
Hey,
Facebook
Razik,
is
my
so
bad. Easy,
big.
easy. Be
Yeah.
easy, my bad. Razik,
Yo,
yeah?
yo, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here, bro. Go
You remember what we said yesterday? Recreational use only?
ahead. Yo, that's crazy,
My bad,
man.
be easy. I just have to say that. Continue, my bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, it's one of those many things. It's kind of like the term woke, right? Woke is supposed to be a positive thing. You're supposed to want to be woke, because for so long many of our people have been sheep, blindly following people, which means you were asleep. What's the opposite of being woke? Being sleep. If you ask someone, hey, would you rather be sleep while people was making moves, or would you rather be woke and privy to all of this stuff? People say, yeah, I'll be woke. But um people, bigots, have been able to corrupt and manipulate it and change the lexicon to mean, hey, if you're talking about some drag queens teaching your kids, that's woke. You know what I mean? That's the new form of it, but that's not what it was. That's not the only application of the definition. So the same thing with the clout, right? There is negative forms of clout too, but ultimately it's about intention. If you make a dope song, bro, you mean to tell me you want to post that song and have 0 views, 0 likes, 0 comments? No. You want clout. You want that song to be influential. You want your voice to be powerful, and you want attention. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, if
Hey,
you paint
easy.
a
Hey,
beautiful
hey,
picture, why wouldn't you want people to see it?
Hey, easy. I'll say this to you. Know what I'm saying, to everybody on the panel and Riggs specifically. I think I have to concede. And I didn't look at it like that. I mean, Riggs is right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I definitely do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Post on my truck IG, be like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Truck life. You know what I'm saying? Truck really rules the world. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. So yeah, you are right. And I mean, I didn't look at it like that. I guess, you know what I'm saying, in my mind, I always, you know what I'm saying, associate it with clout with just being,
That
you know what I'm
negative
saying,
shit.
yeah, like, you know what I
Yep.
mean, like,
Absolutely.
a form of like diggy, I guess you could say, you know what I'm saying, sort of like, yo, I'm a, you know what I'm saying, like ride the wave, you know what I mean, that somebody else is doing because I can't do it myself or something. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of like always associate it as like being, you know what I'm saying, negative. I never did look at it as being, you know what I'm saying, positive in no way.
Absolutely.
Because I guess like when and I don't know who came up with the term, you know what I mean, or if it was already a term. So I don't know. I haven't dug that deep into it, but I definitely think that you made a great point. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like maybe what I'm saying. Have to like to take a step back. Like damn, like yeah, like the homie is right. Like I definitely do have an IG. I definitely don't plan on deleting my IG. You know what I mean?
Hey, but
You know what I mean?
Zeke, this the thing. You're not even taking a step back. You actually taking a step forward. You taking a step forward because you said, "All right, I didn't see it that way, so I can see that the point." That's not going backwards. That's going forwards. But it's not just
Right.
you.
No,
It's
no, you
all of
already
us.
know. I'm just being, you know what I'm saying, humble because, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying,
I know what you're saying.
he had made knowledge born and I didn't, like, honestly, I really didn't look at it like that. Like, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that was dope.
yeah, no, I totally respect that, and I mean that's
Shout
really
out to
what.
Be Easy for the topic, man. When I seen the topic, bro, it just jumped out. You know what I mean? Because it was catchy. You know what I'm saying? Because you could really look at it in two ways, bro. And the way we're used to seeing it is in that negative way, off top. Because that's what people are doing. Social media is they wilding. But we also got to look at it too, though, like in the positive, and what we also do ourselves. Like I say, man, everything starts with the person in the mirror, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like we can answer a lot of questions and shit with just by looking at ourselves, man, in the mirror, man, and just really taking a look at what the fuck we do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
but the
Riggs,
thing
I
is,
feel
it's just how
bad,
you
yo.
use
I'm a clout chaser now, bro.
no, hell
Hey,
no,
not,
I ain't
hey,
saying
not
that.
now, nigga. You always been one.
Yeah, I ain't saying
Right,
that.
right,
I'm just
right.
saying, there's nothing wrong with it, bro, because like,
Not at
you would
all.
want to, man. You want to promote yourself, man. You want to promote your business. You want to promote your streams. You want to promote, whatever you got going, bro. You want to promote that. You know what I'm saying? That's positive. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And peep this, cause Razik is definitely into fitness. He's definitely a toned brother.
This dude was doing
Name.
exercise off his truck the other day on the post. I was like, this
I
boy
seen that
Yeah,
too.
hey,
go,
y'all
I'm
niggas
like
dog.
stupid.
this
Y'all
nigga,
niggas stupid, bro. Y'all niggas
little
crazy.
altered beast. Okay, I see this nigga Zeke. I was like, okay, he trying to get the summer body ready.
Small body, man. Yo, I'm like 140 pounds soaking wet, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Yo,
and
I'm a
that don't
small
matter.
nigga.
That don't matter. It's you feel me? It's about muscle tone and shit. But you feel me? Um, but what I'm saying is, name. I can send y'all multiple fitness trainers, whether they're male or females, right? Part of when they're on, if you're not paying for their personal training package, their whole IG is nothing but clout chasing, right? You mean to tell me this big buff dude is bouncing his pecs? Is he doing that for what? That's not helping me, right? He's doing that for
Hey, yo,
clout and
pause on the
attention.
bouncing his pecs, bro.
I'm just saying, niggas be doing. I'm just saying, chicks will be doing the same shit. You feel me? You know those. You feel me? The squat, because the thing is, his target audience is not you, right? He's targeting a different audience. He's using his influence and gaining clout to his particular demographics. But that's all I'm trying to say is because, like
Hey,
Von
look.
Bryant says, clout in business is definitely a plus. That's actually why I was bringing that up, because I know a lot of personal trainers, and they definitely, that's one of their big things, is they always make sure that if you got a six pack, they got to make sure that they showing countless videos with the shirt off. The chick
Right,
got
right.
cheeks, she shows countless videos of her squat. That's not the
Hey, look.
only
So,
exercise she does, though.
clout is like another form of just advertise. You know what I mean? Almost right or nah?
Yeah, I mean, well, the technical term is influence and
In
power,
power.
but I mean, you know, pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's essentially what you're trying to do, because what are you trying to influence
Advertised,
people to
influence,
do?
it's almost like the same.
Correct. You're trying to influence
Right,
people
right,
to
right.
like your post, to engage with your post. You want to influence people to subscribe more. You want to influence people to check out my trucking page, and that ultimately influences to get more views. There's the surface level, the macro level, micro level, right? Your initial influence may be to just get more traffic to your page, but you don't want to stop there, right? You want the traffic to your page, you want them liking your post, then drop a comment, and then you know what I mean? in there's not only one level of influence, so that means you have to keep going, right? You know, if I follow your page and I'm like, damn, Zeke made a dope trucking video, are you gonna stop there, or are you gonna keep making more videos to encourage me to come back?
That's
You know
gonna
what I
Well,
make you
mean?
nah,
come
I was doing some editing earlier. I was getting you ready to drop a joint. I'm
See,
gonna probably drop it
see,
in about the next 2 days.
Boy Zeke sitting on some fire.
Y'all niggas
hey,
stupid.
he tried to edit it all up and everything, bro. He ready.
I can't do nothing but respect it. But Mr. Brian has a question. He says, question: when a person has clout, can we say that respect is part of that characteristic? Yeah, I actually made a analogy earlier. I used Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has been out of the league for X amount of years, and still, whenever he walks into any basketball facility, because of his clout, then he still is revered. You know, he has clout based on his contributions on the court, by him being having the most popular shoe. All of that is giving him positive clout, power, and influence, right? So if we're
And
all
definitely
in the room,
respect.
yeah, we're all in a room talking about basketball, and someone has to make the final decision, and it's me, Razik, and Big Rig. Who are we gonna and Jordan is in there? Who are we gonna respect?
Hold on.
Okay,
Hey, bro, I think I got some pushback for everybody. Hold on. I
okay,
think
okay,
Uh-oh.
I think I just found some.
okay.
All right, so I think this is where I have a little bit of contention, right? So like if you jump on somebody else's panel, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna name no names, but um, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll be like, say a female, right? And she'll be like, you're up here, you know what I'm saying, you know, for clout, or you ain't nobody, you're a troll and a clout, you know what I'm saying, chaser. And then, you know, the conversation hasn't even developed to where you can even substantiate your own point. But, you know, they're kind of like throwing it out as a blank statement or as a moniker to already uh disable you as being somebody genuine in the conversation, if that makes any sense. I don't know if anybody kind of caught on to what I'm
Yeah,
saying, but
absolutely. What you're saying absolutely makes sense. It's actually a deflectionary tactic, or you can call a straw man or a red herring. What they're actually trying to do is intellectually disarm you, or, like you said, disable you, so that it makes all of your points null and void, because they're coming from a invalid or inadequate source. So it's kind of like muddying the waters, and really,
It's a no-win fucking situation, bro.
pretty
It's
much.
just like as if somebody was to be like this in a conversation, right? I feel, or this is my truth. How the I can't have no more conversation with you after that. So if you're gonna go ahead and tell me, and there ain't no conversation that's been dealt with on this panel, that I'm just disingenuous, I'm here for clout and everything, you just throwing shit out there. I can't help what you throw out there. That don't mean that's what I'm on. So you can't worry about what somebody else put out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? That's on them. You feel me? I could say
yeah,
anything.
I agree. Yeah.
You feel what I'm
But
saying?
see,
Can
I
I?
can say
that's the only
anything, bro.
that's the only, you know what I'm saying, caveat I was throwing out there, because you know what I'm saying, and maybe that's the only point that I've had, because I've had that happen like a handful of times. I mean, it's not like it happens every time, but it
Oh
has
yeah, man.
happened. Like,
Somebody can just be hating on you, bro. They don't like your style. They don't like your get down. So when you get up there, that's just their way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to, just like what B-Eazy said. You know what I mean? Just really trying to disarm you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, like that's the type of shit, man. You just kind of just wipe off, bro. You feel me? That's like,
Also,
okay,
yeah, no
I
doubt,
see
no
what you
doubt.
want. You know what I mean? So as the
Right.
conversation goes and they talk, you just kind of keep your eye on them. Like, yeah, okay, bro. You know
But
what I'm
then,
saying? And then you see how they move, and then you
speaking of
disarm they bullshit. You feel me?
but
speaking
that's
of positive clout and respect, You got to make sure you hit the link, like, share, subscribe. Make sure on the replay, if you're gonna watch
Hello.
the replay,
Okay,
leave a
okay,
comment.
clout chasing.
Also,
Clout,
Yeah.
PayPal,
man.
Cash App,
Okay.
PayPal,
Mark will
Venmo,
change your
so
name
whatever you
to
gotta do.
Clout. Take that ABM shit off and put Clout instead.
Master Clout.
Hey, hey, but no, Zeke. The thing is, kind of to like what you said. Lola's point was everybody already know how Zeke is, right? So some people, you feel me? They like, oh, here comes the wolf, right? Because you coming with your fangs showing. So then they like, damn, this nigga's a wolf. So now they gotta already try to set a trap for you. You feel me? Versus if you was just coming as the hybrid, they like, damn, is he a wolf or man? We can't really tell. But when they see, it's undeniable that you got those fangs showing, and they are just instantly trying to neuter you
But bro,
before.
you know what though? But see, I understand you what you're saying, and you are right. You're all right. But one thing I've noticed that when people do that, and, and this may be I don't know, this may sound weird, but in a way, like I think it's more of a comfortable area for, you know what I'm saying, me. Like if I'm on a panel and Soapbox is up there, or you are up there, or Riggs is up there, or Marcus is up there, and it's like, and it don't have to be all of y'all. It can just be one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well, I know somebody who's already on this, you know what I'm saying, said panel. So therefore, like the comfort is already there because I know I've had, what I'm saying, multiple conversations with, what I'm saying, one of y'all on the panel, and y'all will be able to kind of like, what I'm saying, go to bat for, what I'm saying, me, even if I kind of slide off the rail a little bit, you know what I mean? In the conversation, like, yo, hold on, yo, I know Razik, like, you know what I mean? Like, hear him out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he normally make, you know what I'm saying, good points. I think he on to something, you know what I mean? Or whatever. You know what I mean? So I think like that's a caveat that needs to be included, you know what I'm saying, with that. And that's kind of like something that I kind of approach. So I'm not going to just jump off like on a random panel that maybe I can add some value to. You know what I mean? If I don't see somebody up there that I know that I've had, you know what I'm saying, conversations with, they're like, yo, like he all right, bro. Like just let him rock, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Or whatever. So
Go ahead, 84. You up next, bro. Hold on,
So
84. Before you go though, 84, Sheree, do me a favor and mute up until 84 is done, and then when we call on you, go ahead and hit your mute button.
I got her.
Go ahead, 84.
So, so for me, and I didn't. I'll just tell a whole story about how this whole YouTube shit just started with me. So for me, you know what I'm saying? I never jumped on this thing because I wanted any type of clout or attention, anything like that. But I do get what Riggs is saying, and in his definition, I definitely understand. I will say this though, when this shit started, a little bit of 2.5 years ago, we weren't doing lives. It was M3 just doing videos, and he would do it from different locations within the Bay Area, and he would talk about different topics or whatever. And that's kind of how things was done. But once he started doing the StreamYard, he wanted to do the lives, he wanted things to grow. You know what I mean? I jumped on it. I was never supposed to be on it. I was always supposed to be in the background, and that was supposed to be my role. And that's kind of is what I still want my role to be, even though I'm on here right now. And that's only because I'm trying to help the channel to grow, and I'm trying to build the algorithm, shit like that. So I definitely understand what Riggs is saying. So from his definition, I clearly get it. But that's my thought process is never clout, but I do get what he means by his definition of having good clout, and I understand what it means from a business definition to have good clout as well. So I definitely see what he means. So yeah.
Salute to you, brother. Salute to you.
Man. So Sheree, go ahead, sister. Go ahead. I know she came up, so let me unmute her. I don't know if she did.
Is that it's definitely a double standard when it comes to like even YouTube shit. Like people love the way you are. Like I'm a Fallout 4 type of person. They love my shit. But if I go anywhere different, they don't like it. and it's very noticeable. Like, my Fallout 4 community, they love my Fallout 4 shit. But if I go anywhere other than that, they don't really like all of that. But there's other people like Call Me Kevin or like YT Gaming or anything else like that where they love to play different games, or even Gray still plays. Totally loves playing different games and able to do it.
I'm a little lost. I don't know if anybody else
Nah,
caught on
it's
to
cool.
what she
Hey,
was
Sheree, I
saying.
had a quick question, Sheree, for you.
Yes, Levis.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
Hi, my name is
Uh,
Sheree.
Nice to meet you, Sheree. My name is Marcus.
Well, hello, Marcus.
Let me ask you, do you cook sandwiches?
Hello.
Oh, I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the shape of hearts because I love my kids.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking
But I
about the
haven't
slow.
done that
I'm
so
not
many
talking about the quick sandwiches. I'm talking about like the actual take your time sandwiches, the ones you put in the oven, maybe saute it, you put it in the air fryer, maybe. I'm talking about those sandwiches. You make those kind of sandwiches with love.
Oh my god, that is way too much cooking for my world, and no, I don't do that much cooking.
I'm
Okay.
interested to
All right.
find out
No, I'm not a cooking person.
where are you
I'm
from?
really bad
Okay,
at
so
cooking.
so basically DoorDash and Uber Eats. I got you.
Hey,
No, I don't even
Sheree.
no, I've actually never done that either.
Hey, Sheree, where
Yes.
are you from?
Colorado Rocky Mountains. Near Wyoming.
Born and raised? Born and raised?
No, born and raised in LA.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, cool.
Hey, Mr. Best, you still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you think about her just cooking PB&J but no other type of sandwiches?
Oh
Ain't
my
nothing
god.
wrong with a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I got you.
Mark.
Hold on. I have a question.
Marcus, you shoot your shot
Do you
already.
like PB&J
No.
with a smooth peanut
I will
butter?
not. I
Easy
cannot
is
put
off
up with
the
this. I will not
chain,
put up
bro.
with.
Chunky.
Why my
Hey,
phone gotta be
Marcus, you
dying,
selling
bro?
that trap,
No
boy.
You know what I'm saying? Yo,
one
wireless, bro.
Ew. What? Why did
An
we all
awkward
go
silence
quiet?
right
I'm
there.
like,
Awkward
come on,
silence.
Marcus, don't get Marcus started it all. Now you want to get quiet.
Be easy. There's a reason why I have a saying. I'm the guy known as the sandwich guy, because they usually make sandwiches for me in the morning, or they make breakfast for me in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm a plumber. I lay pipe. I'm a PhD in that. I'm just saying.
Hey, air horn.
Ladies,
Marcus,
what's up?
Like I
Marcus.
said, shoot your shot already.
Shame on you, Marcus.
Shoot your
But
shot.
Shame.
I'm gonna say this. I ain't driving to no snowy ass Rocky Mountains, so I'm just saying that shit.
Oh, yes, you is for them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Oh,
No,
yes,
Razik, don't do
you
that to me, Razik. Don't do that to me, Razik. Don't do
Easily
that to me.
rigged.
It
You
is
never
my
know
own
what's
place.
gonna happen on Easily Rigged, boy.
Marcus did say he loves snow bunnies.
Stop it. That's one of my choices, but this is not happening
Easy.
right now.
Hey, easy. Hey, that boy done pulled up from half court.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy. But I'm just saying.
He started bringing up plumber jokes and all kind of shit, boy. This boy
Oh, trust
cold,
me,
boy.
those clever jokes are gonna have some. Yeah, I might have some of those plumber jokes.
Hey, sure, Ray, are you single?
Oh no, I have a really nice ring on my hand.
Oh, okay. Damn,
By the
Marcus.
way,
I
I meant nothing by that. By the way, I meant nothing. It's just
Hey,
It has
Marcus.
the
it's a
ring on
Hey,
my
common joke
Marcus.
in these panels,
Let
I
me
though.
tried to
ring
throw you. I tried to throw you the alley
No,
oop, dog.
It's a diamond in the ring of a fart.
Razik, I got you. I appreciate the 6 Man of the Year award that you try to get, but
Well, at least he's
that's
my
just
sick.
I was just it's a little side joke, like a little inside joke we do in these panels, because we have a little cooking sandwiches joke whenever.
I'm just playing along, and now you
Hey,
good, my
real
nigga.
quick though. Let me give all y'all a shout out real quick, man.
Oh, wait. I add some mayo on that because I always like sandwich jokes, and Can I
I
just
got
Hey,
have
hold on
you.
one
Hold on.
second, Sheree. Hold on one
Hold
second,
on.
Sheree.
my
Hold on,
ass
hold on, hold on.
on
We're gonna
top
get
of
to your
it?
sandwich. But I just want to give all y'all a shout out, man. I appreciate y'all all pulling up. I gotta leave myself because my phone's dying. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all came and fucked with us tonight, man. I'm easily rigged. I appreciate you, B-Eazy, Razik, Marcus, 84, and Sheree. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all
Hashtag.
have a great night.
All right, G,
Appreciate
man. You
you,
too, man.
Greg.
You already
We gonna
know.
Big,
shut it down
Brig,
pretty soon too.
slaps.
Cause
You know it. You know it.
hey, yeah, shout out to Rick. We're gonna shut it down soon, so I can set up date night with Sheree and Marcus. So
Get the fuck out of
Oh
here.
yes.
No,
I need a new date night. Well, by the way,
got
I'm
the
gonna
fuck.
tell Mr.
Be
Hubby
easy.
Toby about this.
Got
you
Hey,
said
hey,
He's
you said
gonna know
Bobby
that.
Toby?
Sheree, do you
Yes.
have a red hair like your avatar?
Oh, the red hair? The
Yeah.
only thing is I can't make my hair go up like that. It
No,
makes me mad.
is it red?
Not as much as it used to be. You know, when you get up to your 45, it
Oh,
starts to kind of
you're
go a little
45?
gray. Honey dear, I'm old enough to be a grandma.
Oh
No, you're
goodness
not. You're
gracious.
old enough to be Marcus' wifey.
Damn,
Okay,
be
Oh,
easy.
Marcus.
hey,
Why you trying to
Marcus,
do me like that? Be easy. Why you trying to do me like that?
Cause you're
hey,
my brother,
Marcus.
and we care
well,
about
guess
each
what?
other.
Marcus
So
just
Yeah,
got a
man,
new
Marcus.
wifey.
Hey, brother. Hey, we love you, man. And we only
all
got your
love.
best interest. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, at heart, my G. You know what I
Hey, Razik, be easy. Drop your addies real quick. I might just pay y'all a trip right now.
If only I had an OnlyFans.
Hey, you
Okay,
should.
whoa.
You,
Nah,
Marcus
No,
will
see,
I
subscribe.
think,
Mr.
Marcus and
Hubby is
Razik will
telling me
subscribe
I have an
today.
OnlyFans, and I'm like,
nah,
only
nah,
because
don't
I like
easy.
you.
No, sir. No, sir.
If
Definitely not
nobody
doing
else
that,
wants
bro.
to think me
Zeke
hot
like,
other
no,
than you,
sorry.
Wait a minute. You
if
said you have a
nobody else wants to think me hot other than you, dude, that's the only reason why you want me to think and do my OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
No. What the fuck?
Oh, I thought you.
Oh
Oh,
my
Mr.
God.
I thought
Hubby
you said she had
wants
a.
to have an OnlyFans because he thinks I'm that hot, and I'm like,
Do
I'm
you
not
love your Do you love your husband?
You might as well.
that hot. He does what I tell him to.
Oh,
Excuse
Oh,
damn,
What?
damn.
beta.
Oh wow.
Listen,
Beta. Jesse Lee
Is
Peterson.
he?
Yeah.
Sheree, is he next to you right now?
nobody could be, but I don't
Hands
want him
up.
to be because he's way inside of the
Hold
room.
on, hold
Oh,
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I have some questions that hold on.
oh
Sheree?
yeah, yes.
Sheree? Yes, ma'am. How long have y'all been married?
12 years.
And you said that he does what you tell him to do, right?
To an extent.
Are you older than him or younger?
I'm older by 2 years, but I don't necessarily think that's a deal because I am so young within my immature deal. Like quoting.
What's your favorite type of drink, Sheree?
Over here. By the way, I'm clearly quoting immature. Because I
What's
am
your
really
Sheree
immature.
likes whiskey.
you're whiskey? You're whiskey
Hey,
connoisseur, Sheree?
He knows. No, he's already figured out the whiskey.
Sheree.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kevin Samuels?
I've heard a lot of names by Kevin, but maybe not that one. Can you show me?
Well, I mean, I can't show you up here, but have you? Well, he is black, and he used to be in the Atlanta area.
No, because I've never been east more than that river, Mississippi River. Kansas
Oh
City
wow.
and Mississippi River. That's the furthest east I have been. Otherwise, I've been a Cali baby all the way through and through.
Okay, so have you heard of Joe Rogan?
Oh yeah, I know him. He like
Oh,
Oh, she's heard of
well,
Joe, but she hasn't heard of Kevin Samuels. Let's go, baby.
well, Joe Rogan. Everybody pretty much knows about.
I guess that's
Joe
fair.
Rogan used to
Yeah, that
actually
is.
be
Yeah, he
on
is much
not
bigger.
like he used to be on like TV before he was on podcasts.
Hey,
Hey, look, hey,
Sheree,
look,
my bad.
hey, look. Hold on, Mike. Hey, look. Did you vote Republican or Democrat?
This mid-season,
Yes, ma'am.
when I voted today, I did not like Barbara Kirkland. I did not like Lady DeSantis. I did not like anybody else. I went for Joe Biden. Or
Boo.
not Joe Biden. Sorry. Says
You
it's
went
a
for the
Joe,
Democrats.
but he's more of
No
like
matter who.
a Democrat on. Okay.
So, hold on. Are you the red team or are you on the blue team?
Neither, because the number one thing that totally persuaded my vote today was I didn't like any Barb Kirkland and yada whatever
Hey,
her
easy,
fucking
man. You're
name
my fault,
was.
easy,
I did
man. I
not
done
like
gone
them
down the
like
rabbit
because
hole.
they went against Roe versus Wade, and I'm sorry, that is bad because I never want.
Hey, easy. My fault,
I don't
bro. My
I
fault,
don't
bro.
want my children going through what my grandparents
Yeah,
went
you owe me,
through
Zeke.
for why
Yeah,
because they
hey, look,
couldn't
I definitely
hold
do.
on.
I
Both
owe
y'all
you, bro.
motherfuckers owe me.
No, it's not even yours, it's not even mine, it's theirs. Like again, the
So hold
number
on,
one, if
Sheree.
you were to have to say the
You
number
voted
one thing that pushed my vote this year was abortion.
the Roe v. Wade. Now
You
they
can't
Yeah.
say
are
that word, Sheree.
No, that is stupid. How fucking dare you take
your body,
away
your body, your choice.
my
Trigger.
your
Trigger. Okay.
right to health care.
No, Zeke. She said her body, her choice. Don't you agree with that, Rosie?
Hey, look,
It's not even
trigger.
her body or choice. No, it's not even based upon that. It's even based upon like her body is literally dying because of the
Hey,
kid that's inside her and it's dead.
Sheree,
And now you have to wait 2
Sheree,
weeks.
Sheree. Do you have
No,
have kids?
I'm
Sheree,
so pissed
Sheree,
about what happened
Sheree,
in Texas.
Sheree. Do you have
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, kids?
Yes, I have both my kids.
How many you have?
2.
A boy and a girl, or 2 girls? Or?
2 girls, 10 years apart.
Wow.
Because of my choice.
And that's by the man that you've been married for the past 12 years?
The first one, or second one, yes. First
Uh-oh.
one,
Red flag. All
we're
right, yo,
still fine.
conversation over with.
But again, ask my daughter. Ask
Sure.
my oldest daughter.
Sure.
She'll tell you
I'll just
Sure.
ask
much
Marky.
shit that happened badly.
Be easy, don't you dare be easy.
Oh no! Here again. Here's my biggest argument with my
Sheree.
my daughter's first dad.
Sheree.
I want her more.
Sheree.
He goes, no, I want her more, and I said,
Lady
no, I
Sheree.
fucking want her more. That was our
Sheree.
biggest argument.
Sheree.
Yes.
How long have you been jumping on these panels in StreamYard?
Depends.
Okay, can you put a number on it?
Off and on about a year and a half.
Okay, so like mid 2021, early 2021, give or take.
Oh, definitely during COVID.
You're my fault, bro.
You good?
I mean,
Sheree,
Supine on
you gotta.
it,
Can you just
on it, like
Sheree,
a lot of the
Sheree,
people that I
Sheree,
was connected
Sheree,
to it
Sheree,
started to
Sheree,
go stream
Sheree,
labs.
Sheree. Can you hold from saying certain words? I know you're like a little, a little intoxicated.
Inebriated, yeah, inebriated.
Inebriated and intoxicated, but can you refrain from using certain words because it could cause an issue for the channel. You said the A word, which is the self-deletion of babies. You can't say the A word. You can't say other certain trigger words for the algorithm. Can you just, to respect the platform?
What is an A word that you can't say for a baby?
Self-deletion. You can say that instead of the A word.
Yeah. Or just say delete. And just say delete.
Delete baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's rules. It's because there's rules, and like this channel just recently got And
You're
complex.
on YouTube, Sheree. You're on YouTube, so if you say certain words, YouTube will actually flag the channel because you're using certain language. That's all we're saying.
Oh yeah. Hello. Have you not seen a choosy?
All
Huh?
right, no more.
Oh, a choosy uses them too.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
How much do I owe you, bro? Because I already know, man. This right here is.
If I say
$1 million.
something that is
Shut the
inappropriate,
fuck up, Easy. Shut the fuck up, Easy.
at the same
But
point, don't be afraid to ask me fucking questions either.
now
No, with the
we definitely about to wrap it up because I know you guys.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely about that
It's
time,
super
bro.
late, so I'm gonna go ahead and Sheree, I'm gonna go ahead and let you give some final statements, and then I'm gonna drop you down. So, is there any final statements that you gotta say pertaining to the topic and everything that we discussed tonight? Because we about to shut the stream down. So go ahead and say your final piece, Sheree.
Okay, I will say my final piece. Regardless of what happens and what goes and where it ends up, you will always find somebody that you will love, even if it's just a friend. And sometimes you just have to hold on to those friends. And that's okay. And that's good enough. Just for a friend.
Have a good night, Sheree. Thank you for coming by.
Thanks a lot, Sheree.
Alrighty,
We
bruh.
appreciate you, and I'll have Marcus give you a call.
You fucking bastard, you. You son of a bitch, yo.
And then you
You
dropped
son of a
it.
bitch, yo.
And then
Yo,
you
you
dropped
wild.
it.
You wild to be easy.
Bruh. And this right,
Marcus.
and that right there was a
And
classic
Reese
example.
says, you guys need to stop letting anyone on here just rambling on. Good goddamn. Now, first of all, Razik went into his Brian Gummel interview bag, so
Hey,
I let him
yeah.
go. And then also, I didn't want to disrespect Marcus mi hermano, so
You
I
son of a bitch, yo. That early bird special. That early bird special, cuz.
I did not want to disrespect his lady in front of
Oh,
him.
thank you, man, and all my glory for that.
So
Cougars and Panthers. God.
Shout out to Marcus and
Good
Sheree.
God
Sitting in
Almighty.
the tree, KISS.
SSING. Yes,
Okay.
nigga.
Christmas is coming up, so I'm gonna need you to drop the address so that way I can drop you off and deliver, Christmas package for you.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Marcus, she gonna show up at your door in a gift wrap.
Damn, all that shit. I got a Rottweiler. I got a fucking. I got a taser. I got my pump action shotgun. I don't give a damn.
Good God Almighty.
And at least you gonna get you a double decker PB&J.
No double decker. Damn.
Jealous.
Not the double decker, bro.
Colorado.
The
Colorado Springs.
Hey, look on toast. It's gonna be on toast.
No, not that. No.
Hey, you drinking whole milk or soy milk with that?
Oh my
I ain't
God!
drinking no soy milk. That's too much estrogen there, son. Too much estrogen.
Hey yo, hey easy. Tell me you seen that movie? Oh my God, y'all just seen this shit the other day. Damn, it's called I think it's called Barbarian.
Barbaric or Barbarian?
Yeah. The second one you said. Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Where?
Bro, you horror movie, right?
Yeah, bro, you gotta watch that, bro.
What's it called, Marcus?
Barbarian.
Yeah. The Barbarian, bro. That joint is wicked, bro. That joint is wicked, bro. You gotta check that. But I brought it up because when Sheree had came up there, it reminded me of the old lady at the end of the movie where she was like, say mama. Mama. I got to see her doing that to Marcus. Hey, bro. Hey, easy. Hey, easy.
Yo, I ain't
You
never
go.
coming back on this channel. Yo,
Hey,
I'm
easy.
divesting from this motherfucker.
Hey, easy. You gonna catch the joke as soon as you see it, bro. You gonna
I
catch
know.
it.
I see this movie. I was like, damn, did this just came out this year? I didn't even
Oh
know
yeah.
about this
Hey,
movie.
hey, and make sure you watch. Hey, look. Let me tell you something before I get ready to go. Um, check out that movie. The movie Smile. Fire. Smile is fire, bro. I saw
Smile
it.
is fire. I did hear good
Fire,
things about
bro.
that.
Fire. That is like the best horror movie I've seen in the last 15
I
years.
heard it was something called incantation or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that's all right too. But I mean,
That's all
yo,
right. I
hey,
heard that
hey,
one was
easy,
fire.
easy, easy. Focus on Smile, bro.
You
Yo,
saying Smile is better?
incredible, incredible, incredible. A
Okay.
masterpiece, bro. That shit is fire, fire, fire. I saw it twice in the movie theaters.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that
Yeah,
out.
fire, incredible. And then another movie I need to watch. Don't Worry, Darling. That's dope. That's a dope film.
What is that one? Is that Harry Styles shit?
Yeah, yeah. It got the girl Vanessa
Oh,
Pugh
okay.
and
Olivia
yeah,
Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. Yeah, fire.
I seen previews for that one.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Yeah, like a lot of plot twists. You know what I'm saying? Ill turns.
I'll
Yeah,
be
dope
real.
film.
That one I was like, nope, I ain't watching this. But you
Hey,
saying
look,
that one is fire?
look. Yeah, I seen him. And then
Okay.
another one you gotta watch is The Good Nurse.
The
Yeah,
Good Nurse, I haven't
that's
seen that.
based off a true story. Yeah, that shit is dope. That shit is dope. Great acting.
Shit, I don't
Great.
know how you heard. The only shit I heard about was Black Adam. Black Adam and Wakanda. That's the only one I heard
I'm
about.
not
Yo,
watching no Black Panther, bro. You ain't gotta worry about me. I'm never supporting that. I'm never supporting that
Shit, they don't
bullshit.
even got Black Panther in there. I ain't trying to watch no Black Panther movie with no Black Panther. Like, have you seen the new Batman movie? Like
Oh
Batman
yeah, yeah,
Begins?
yeah.
bro, that
That
Batman
joint
was
was dope.
good. That
Yeah,
shit
Yeah,
was
that
that
joint
good.
was
Bat.
dope.
Yeah, that new Batman was kind of fire. But imagine if Batman wasn't in the movie. You feel me?
Or
Like,
Batman was a girl.
yeah, I ain't trying to see that. They did make a new Hellraiser, and they turned the Hellraiser into like a trans person or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
That
I mean,
shit was
but to be
trash.
fair though, the Hellraiser movie was originally a book, and it did describe Pinhead as having the form of like a quote
He could
unquote
take
like
any form.
Hey,
yeah,
look,
it
hey,
could, yeah.
easy. Hey, easy. You
Yeah,
look in
yeah.
the
So
chat.
I wasn't too bad about that
Hey,
one.
look, you look in the chat, easy. Vanessa, Bryant. You see? Look. Hey, there you
He
go.
said, "I
That's my
saw the good nurse. Excellent
What's
movie."
that
co-sign.
about? What's that about?
Hey, yo, don't even nah. We ain't gonna tell you. Just go watch it.
You like just go see it, huh?
Yeah, I look. One thing about it, I don't do spoilers. Like I want people to be surprised the same way I was.
Yeah, Zeke don't give you nothing. I'm like, what happened? His
Yeah,
lips
nope,
be sealed.
nope.
So
Go,
wait a
go,
minute.
go
Can you
watch it.
start can you start from the top
Nope.
again? You said Barbarian, Smile, Good Nurse, and what else?
And what's the other
Yeah,
one I
what was the
named?
other one you said? It was one
Um,
more. Damn, what was
damn.
the other one? Barbarian. Let's do it again. Barbarian, the good nurse,
Yeah,
Smile.
Smile. God damn it.
Damn, what was
Um,
that last one you said?
man, y'all niggas need a pen and a pad. God
Hey, I
damn,
got
bro.
it now, but I can't remember the other.
Well, I mean, look, it's on the live stream, man. Catch this shit
Okay,
on
yeah,
the fucking
yeah, yeah. On the playback.
God damn, I'm mad now. Can somebody in the chat reiterate?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Bryant. What was the other movie that we said? Because he
We said
heard good.
Barbarian, Smile, The Good
Yo,
Nurse.
Vaughn Bryant's gonna say, you mean Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah, he said he saw the new Hellraiser. It was all right, but
Nah, cause we
it
said
didn't lack
Black
what's
Adam was
great.
trash.
And then I
What's
said
it?
Black Panther, and then you said something. I'm not
Nah,
saying
that
Black
is
Panther.
trash. And then you was talking about Incantation. Nah, it ain't that one. Damn, bro. Don't worry, darling. That's
Okay,
it.
yeah, don't
That's the
worry.
one. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Harry
don't
Styles one.
worry, darling. Yeah, fire.
Okay.
Oh, and check out a movie called The Outfit. Also fire.
What is that?
The Outfit. I ain't telling you, just watch it. Yeah, you already, bro. You can't. You already know. I ain't gonna tell you. But I'm giving you the movies that I have personally watched. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Incredible. Like, bro, let me tell you something. I am a movie buff.
I was gonna say
So
who needs Cisco and Ebert when you
hey,
got
look, and I'm gonna tell you, I base all of my ratings on the movies based upon acting, surprise factor, storytelling, um, you know what I'm saying, like a sense of being able to immerse yourself in the film, you know what I'm saying, or make it believable, you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of like what I base my and reviews off of. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's solid. Yeah, we gonna have to do like a solid movie night. Zeke, we already got we did like a little short clip of the Menace, you feel me? But
Hey, I didn't know
we
y'all were in the movie though, both y'all. Called
Yeah,
Who Wants to
bro.
Be a Fucking Matchmaker? Y'all fucking assholes and shit.
Ah! Hey man, I love you too, Marcus.
hey man,
Yeah,
hey,
nothing but love for you guys, man. Y'all are
hey,
assholes. Goddamn.
I'm just saying when true love is in the air.
You the George
Yo,
Michael Careless Whisperer.
Marcus was over there playing above the rim. Yeah, he was over there. He was over there shooting above the rim.
Peace.
Oh
Above
look,
the
hey
rim.
look,
Remember that
hey
Yeah,
movie?
Easy,
Above the
look,
rim?
hey Easy, you see that? Yeah, one more cosign. Don't worry, darling. Yeah,
yeah. Shout
yeah,
out to Sister in
fire.
here. She's saying this is fire.
Yo, fire,
So
bro.
maybe Zeke is on to something.
I'm
Shout out
trying to
to
tell you,
Quantum
bro. Hey,
Bud.
yo, bro. I picked the movies, bro. I am a beast.
Shout out to Quantum and Enya.
I am a beast, my nigga. I don't watch garbage shit. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna tell you a movie that's going to surprise all of y'all. Um, and you might have heard some good or bad reviews, but I personally watched it twice,
Okay,
and
let's hear it.
it's got a dope storyline to it. With like a lot of humor, but it's kind of serious, like at the same time. Bullet Train. Yeah,
I heard about that one, but I
yeah.
haven't seen that one.
Check that out. Bullet Train. Yeah.
And
Who's
are
who's
you
that? Who's that with? What movie is that with?
That's got Brad Pitt. It's got like an all-star
Oh
cast in it.
yeah, that
It's
one
got a,
has
it's got a, it's got an
crazy
all-star
cast
cast
in
in it.
there.
Yes, sir. It's got a
Yeah.
lot of people in it,
So
bro.
yeah, it got shit, it got Bad Bunny in that shit. It got Brad Pitt,
It
uh
even has your boy from
Sandra.
who played Sandra's in it. It got your boy who played Eminem's dad in the 8 Mile. I forgot the dude's actor name, but he's in it. The black dude from it ain't Hot Tub Time Machine. The black dude from Europe, I forgot his name, man, but he plays in it.
Bro, they got Ryan Reynolds in there.
Yeah, he's in it. Yep.
Bro, there's like 50 actors in this fucking movie.
I was like, oh snap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a dope film. That's a dope film.
You seen
Well,
this one already?
everyone I've named, I've seen. Yes, I
Okay.
don't I don't give out reviews on movies that I ain't seen before.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
So
were you
everything I
you
named,
seen
I've
all of
seen.
these in the theater or on the
Well, I saw Smile in the theater, and everything else I saw on my tablet. You know what I mean?
okay, you a little pirate, huh?
Yeah, you already know, man. Bootleg is your friend.
Hey, bro, that's how I seen all of these.
Allegedly. Allegedly
Yeah,
pirate.
yeah, oh yeah.
Fifth
Allegedly,
Amendment. Fifth
yeah,
Amendment.
allegedly, yeah, allegedly,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, but like I was saying, yeah, certain movies, if it's super fire, because I know a lot of cats still don't like, they don't buy DVDs and stuff. They just watch the movie. But if the movie is fire, I'm a collector, so the ones that's kind of transcended or they have like a certain value, I go back and get them. You know what I mean? Like Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, those I need the DVD for. You know what I mean? If it's just some random Hot Tub Time Machine, I like that movie, but I don't really need to have the DVD for that one. You know what I mean? Scarface got the DVD. Godfather got the DVD. You know what I mean? Denzel movies got the DVDs. You know what I mean? Even if I seen them. So certain ones, if they good enough, you feel me? I definitely. That's just how I am. I'm just a collector
Hey,
in
but
that.
I will tell you, after you watch Smile, nigga, call me, bro.
I'm gonna have to call shit. I might have to hit you up and do a little private stream and and watch that. You feel me?
Bro, that shit is incredible, bro. I'm telling you, that shit is like that.
And what genre is it? It's horror movie,
Nigga,
right?
horror, bruh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, I'm telling you,
There's
it's like
a there's a couple websites I put in the private chat where
Yeah, I'm gonna put
sometimes
one too. Um, but yeah, I definitely use one of those, but not the other one.
hmm yeah, yeah, I've heard. See, I use Showbox. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, I've been rocking out with Showbox for like the last like 4.5 years.
can you
Okay.
type that in the chat, Rosie? How you
Hold on,
do it?
hold on one second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, I just been, theoretically using that. You know what I mean? I know all the accents, and actually, I think Big Rig, and some other people, if you did, need to get like a fire stick or something like that, with all the bells and whistles, you know, but I usually don't have to do that. You feel me? Every movie that I'm looking for is at my disposal. You feel me? Like if I go look up Smile, I'ma find it. You know what I mean? So it's like,
hmm Yeah,
so
Showbox. I mean, Smile is on Showbox. You know what I'm saying?
for sure,
Oh
for sure.
yeah, one movie I didn't particularly like, but y'all might is the Idris Elba film, Beast.
Beast.
Yeah, I didn't particularly
Is
care
that
for that.
basically like Ace Ventura, but it's freaking this
I
guy
don't
in it?
know that.
Nah, 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 nah. It ain't that. It's like it's the Idris Elba film, like when he's in the safari trip, with his
I'm gonna
two
be real with you.
daughters.
That one wasn't kind of appealing. It wasn't. It might be good, but I don't know.
Hey, look, but
It
look,
just
if you
won't
haven't
appeal.
seen this, and this came out probably about a year and a half ago, it's another Idris Elba film called Beast of No Nation.
Oh, that came out
Fire,
like in 2016,
bro,
bro.
fire,
What's that one called? Beast of
fire,
No.
Beast of No
Beast
Nations. It was on
of No
Netflix,
Nation. And hey,
Oh
Marcus,
wow.
Am I lying?
bro.
Incredible
That
film,
movie was crazy. Hey, then Idris Elba, cold ass
incredible
dude,
film.
cold ass dude.
What?
Yo,
You said it
incredible
like
film.
that?
Yo, easy. I'm
He
upset,
was
nigga. You don't
he
be
was
you
dark. Be
watching these
easy,
movies.
be easy. This dude was dark in that movie, bro.
Shit, I'm upset with myself. Shit, the last Idris Elba movie I seen was like Hodge and Shaw, or Shaw and
Oh
Hobbs.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh nah, bro. Oh man, you are super late, bro. Yo, make sure, man. Yo, watch the playback on the. I
You
mean,
know
you
what?
already
I've
know
been
me. You
watching
have my
like a
number,
lot of
man. Call
I've
me,
been
bro.
watching a
Eh,
lot of shows though. Like people be
yeah.
recommending shows, so I've been watching more shows than movies.
Man,
So
it's
I
too
do need to
much gay
brush up on
shit
my movie.
in them shows. I don't be watching that bullshit. Everybody keep talking about P Valley
Yeah,
trash.
I'm
You know what I'm
cool.
saying? The Book of
ATL.
Canaan trash. ATL trash.
No,
all of this, man,
Snowfall's
all
good
this
though. I like Snowfall.
trash. Snowfall is
Snowfall.
trash.
I like
Hold
Snowfall.
on, time
You
out. You think that The Boys is trash? You like The Boys?
Snowfall is trash.
The Boys on Amazon.
Garbage.
I like The Boys. I like
The
Snowfall.
Boys.
The
Uh,
reason why I don't like Snowfall, and this is why I fell out with John Saint Singleton. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, he's made incredible films in the past, but
He only did the first season of Snowfall and he passed
right,
away.
but see, but this is why I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch it because the original Rick Ross, when he was on Drink Champs, not once but twice. You know what I'm saying? He called him out. He was like, "Damn, bro." He was like, "Come on, everybody know that you're documentary that you're making a documentary on my life." You know what I'm saying? And John Singleton publicly acknowledged that it wasn't about him, and that's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows, but nobody was moving. You know what I'm saying? Moving it like that. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Him, bro. He
And then when you
started the
got the
whole trend,
CIA,
bro.
involved, that was like because literally the CIA was involved with his stuff.
One more thing. I forgot, bro. Another dope show. Marcus, yeah, you are right. You are right. There are a few fire shows. Narcos is fire. But what's the other joint? Oh my god. What the dude was his name was Ferry Bowman and his wife. And they were like mobsters. Oh my god, I can't think of this. Oh nah, the Ozarks.
Ozarks is dope.
Yo,
oh, on Netflix,
Ozark, yo, fire. Ozarks is
bro.
dope. Oh yeah, and Game of Thrones. I'm a
Yeah,
huge
the Game
fan.
of Thrones. I haven't seen the new one. They got like
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
a
I'm not gonna
dragon.
fucking lie to y'all. I've never seen that show, and I don't like to watch a lot of white people in the Middle Ages. I'm just not into that shit.
What Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I ain't
I,
gonna lie.
Hey
I
Marcus, we are
Marcus.
going to fight.
Yeah,
Marcus,
I have
hey, look,
not seen that shit, bro.
I had the
Marcus, we are
same
going to fight.
mentality as Marcus, and then when I watched it, I
Yo,
was like,
I'm
"Oh
going
man,
to
this
fight
shit is
you
fire."
and him. I'm going to fight both of you niggas when I see y'all, bro. I am so
Hey,
upset.
nigga, I watched the whole series, so don't fight me.
Bro,
Hey, I
y'all
I
niggas have
haven't seen the
no
new one.
idea.
I haven't seen the.
Yo,
Have you seen the Dragon? What's it called? House of the Dragon.
nah, I
No,
haven't
I
seen
haven't
that.
seen
Nah,
any,
I
but I
haven't
heard
seen
it's
that.
good though. I heard hear it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I heard that one is
I
good.
haven't
I
seen
heard
that.
the one that was trash though was Rings of Power, and then that
Rings of
She-Hulk.
Power.
I tried watching it. She-Hulk
Yeah,
was trash.
yeah. I
Trash.
think the Rings of Power might be okay, but that She-Hulk, I think they tried to do some like
Nah, that
levity and
She-Hulk is
trash.
trash. After I seen that scene with her and Megan Thee Stallion twerking,
Twerking.
I was instantly like, I
I
don't want to
only
see that
seen a
bullshit.
preview and I was like, I
I
ain't
don't
watching
want to
this,
see that. I'm
bro.
not watching that
I don't
bullshit.
want to see
But
her
yeah,
go on Tinder dates and go twerking with Meg Thee Stallion.
bro, if they're gonna do She-Hulk, they gotta do it right. Like put her in Marvel Comics with the original Hulk. That's how you do that.
Which
And
she
then
was in the first episode, and then throughout the see, it just went downhill, bro. It went down.
nah. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, in the Marvel films. Cause you know, like every time when they put out a Marvel film, they always make it like an extension of the next one that's getting ready to drop, or like a different, you know what I'm saying, prelude. So I'm just saying, like, if you're going to drop She-Hulk, don't do a series. Put it in the film the same way they do everything else. You know what I'm saying? And just
And they should have
continue to
gave
add on
She-Hulk
to
a
them from the
film than
storyline.
Elektra. They remember they made that weak ass Elektra movie,
Oh yeah, that shit
and
was
then
trash.
they making Captain Marvel and Dark Phoenix and shit. I'm like, if you gonna make She-Hulk, they should have just at least gave her a dope Marvel movie. I do agree with you, but then when you got this little like, I don't know, like LGBT She-Hulk show,
Hmm.
That's
it's
just
like,
the
come on,
agenda,
bro.
bro, for like
That's what I'm
feminism, you
saying.
know.
That wasn't even necessary, bro.
But look, hey, look, I'm getting on you ready to go, man. I appreciate y'all. But yo, I'm definitely mad at
Go
y'all
ahead and
niggas
say
for.
your yeah, go ahead, cause
Nah. You ain't gotta put me on the large screen, man. Fuck all that
okay,
shit. I mean,
go
I'm
ahead.
just saying, I'm mad at y'all niggas for not watching Game of Thrones, bro.
No, nigga, I watched Game of Thrones. I just
Listen,
didn't
I've
watch.
also watched Walking Dead. All right, I watched
I watched
Mayans and I
Game of
watched Sons of
Thrones.
Anarchy.
Man, Walking Dead is garbage, bro. How y'all
Hey,
niggas
Listen,
watching all of this trash,
listen,
bro? And y'all
listen.
are
nigga Zeke,
vibing.
Hold
you
on.
said
You
Walking
you you
Dead is
didn't you didn't
It's
trash?
you didn't
garbage.
you didn't let me finish, Razik. Listen,
Oh, here we go.
I
You
left off.
tripping, cuz.
I left off at season 10. But I'm not gonna lie to you. The best seasons of Walking Dead was season 1 through like 5 or 6. That was the best seasons of the show, and
The
season part
best
of season
season
9.
was when Negan came through with that bat.
Get the fuck
I
out. Jesus.
cannot watch that bullshit. That shit is so like overrated, bro. I'm sorry,
So you
man.
mean to tell me, Razik, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse, Razik? What would you do?
Nigga, I'm gonna just be strapped up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm shooting for, you know what I'm saying, the head. Like everything is headshot. Bomb.
But you ain't gotta shoot
Bomb.
all the time. You gotta use melee weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm going for, you know what I'm saying, the head. Yeah, every time. Bro, you know, let me tell you something. If some shit
You
like
gotta
that
make
would
a
happen,
fortress, Razik. You gotta make a
bro, if
fortress,
some
and
shit
then
like that happen, I'm telling you, bro, yo, we're gonna team up and we're gonna take all them motherfuckers down, bro. Yeah.
squad.
Yeah, squad. Yo, this is Sparta. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Hey, and all the chicks that come through, recreational use only.
Yeah, recreational use only. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna party and drink tea. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them and go out every day
He
and
said
goddamn
drink and
slay
cheat.
some you know what I mean? Go out there and, you know what I'm saying, slay some zombies, nigga. You know what I mean? Chopping off heads. You know
This
what I'm saying?
message has been brought to you by toxic masculinity and misogyny.
Yeah, and by Razik.com. Yeah, coming to you soon to a neighborhood near you. Yeah, indeed.
This dude sounds like he's on probation parole.
Hey, yo, man. But yo, I'm going for real, man. Y'all boys be good. Hey, Easy, I appreciate you, man, again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure, bro.
Marcus, man, wherever you at, man, you stay safe. You know what I
Stay
mean?
safe, bro.
Continue, you know what I'm saying? Y'all boys all hold it down, man. All right?
For sure, brother. Thank you for
All right,
saying
man.
that.
Yes, sir. One.
Peace out, man.
All right, Marcus, go ahead, man. We about to get up out of here.
All right, don't come through and try to play matchmaker with B-Eazy because he will set you up for disaster and failure. Um, I will say this: this has been brought to you by another episode of B-Eazy, ABM Marcus, that dude slaps edition, episode 1. I'm just playing. It's B-Eazy or easily rigged on knowledge and relationships. Make sure you hit the Cash App, hit the link, like, share, subscribe, and if you're gonna watch on the replay, you make sure you also like it again, share it again, leave a comment, and we appreciate y'all for rocking out with this channel. I am eternally grateful. I appreciate everyone that's come through. That's let me have a voice on here and be positive about this kind of thing because we're not into the BS. We want to have genuine conversations. We want to learn knowledge. Talk about relationships. We talk about anything and everything else. That being said, B-Eazy Dat Dude, Mr. Best, M3, DJ Eddie King, Queen Forever, Lola, Stan, everybody. Appreciate y'all. And QB. Can't forget about QB. Shout out to all y'all and respect.
For sure, appreciate that, bro. So it looks like Zeke is in the chat saying drop your IG. So, just drop your IG for Razik in the chat.
Oh, I
And
don't have IG or Zeke. I just have my Facebook, Messenger, email, and my number. That's all I got.
okay. Well, you heard that, Razik. He ain't on the IG, but we'll have alternate methods of getting in contact. I'm
Yes, sir.
definitely gonna set up a group on Facebook Messenger, on Instagram, on all of them. You feel me? Telegram, Discord. Already got a Discord, but I'm not as active on it as I need to be. And we also need to have an email chain because YouTube could shut us down at any time. But not only that, it's just like when you're actually building stuff on and offline, you need other forms of communication. You can't just rely on one platform or one outlet.
Social media.
So
Yeah.
so definitely thank you for stopping by. And Razik got a lot to say to you in the chat, so I'll let you respond to him.
Man, Razik, I'm already brought up to speed, man. Just next time we see each other, if you don't, I think I got your one of the screenshots of your email when you gave it to me. I'm gonna look for it, not your number, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you talking about trades. I remember one time you gave a conversation, very knowledgeable, Razik, on I think it was Arshan's channel or it was on Yellow's channel. But I appreciate when you dropped that knowledge. So
Yeah,
shout out
no,
to you.
Zeke loves to talk money. That's one thing that I definitely do respect about him because he's definitely someone that's very industrious and definitely pretty proficient when it comes to talking about that. Of course, there's always room for improvement, and none of us know everything, but all of us know nothing, so we're all learning and trying to basically get better and get a bigger bag, so shout out to Razik and shout out to Marcus. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down, Marcus, so I can get
Real
out
quick,
of here.
or Razik said to drop the email in the private
Hold
chat.
on, man. I'm trying to get out of here, but this nigga came back.
Hey,
I'm
hold
trying
on,
to
hold
get out of
on.
here,
Yeah,
Zeke.
yeah, yeah. Hold on. Hey, Marcus. Hey, look, I'm gonna give you my email one more time, bro. I'm going.
Hey, yeah,
I appreciate it.
drop your email in the private chat, and
Yeah,
Marcus
it's
go ahead
already in
and
there.
just go ahead and screenshot that or drop yours as well, so we
Hey,
can
Marcus, you see that?
correspond with each other.
All right, bet. All right, yeah, you in there,
Bam,
yeah. All right, friend.
bam, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, I'm gone. All right, bro. Later.
All right, peace out, Brody. All right, Marcus, I'm gonna drop you down. Okay, so now I can finally wrap it up, man. I love them brothers, but these brothers is like when you invite somebody over their house and you want to kick them out, but you don't know the words quite to say, like, nigga, get out of my house. So what you gotta do is you gotta have one of your chicks or your homies call you feel me, like a fake call and be like, hey, damn, bro, I gotta go pick so and so up. Fuck, I wish I didn't have to. Yeah, I gotta kick y'all out, bro. Yeah, Pops told me to ask for my bike back. You know what I mean? But nah, I'm just fucking around, you know. But shout out to everyone that came by. Shout out to the lovely Sheree, aka the future Mrs. Marcus. Shout out to the Brody, Razik, the aggressive one. Y'all thought he was only aggressive? No. The dude is also very mild mannered, so he's learning that he can have different temperaments. So I'm definitely proud of the bro Razik. He is a wolf, but he ain't always showing his fangs. He's slowly turning into an hybrid. You feel me? So, you feel me? A beastie amalgamation. Shout out to Wally. Wally is always coming through, saying supportive. But you know what? I actually, Wally, you got to come up on the stream sometime, man. Don't be scared. You feel me? Don't be scared of the easily rigged energy that we got. Shout out to Mr. Bryant, always doing his job as a great moderator. Stayed up late or got up late and joined the stream. I know Quantum Love came by and showed some love, so shout out to Quantum Love. You are beloved, sister. I want to pronounce her name right, so Sister Inya. Shout out to the sis, the beautiful sis come through, rocking out with us. And who else do we have in the building? Risa Neal. Shout out to her. Risa Neal was checking us like, don't let people just come up here and babble. I understand, Risa, but sometimes people are so introverted that when they get a chance to speak on a panel, it's like a kid in a candy store. So, I don't want to be that person just snatching the candy bar out their hand. Sometimes I let people indulge. Maybe a lot longer than I should, but hey, it's all love. I know Candy Ann, or excuse me, Candid Ann, stop through, you feel me? Truth and Purpose, tap in, stop through. And I mean, the big bro Bolo TV stopped through. And I'm sure it was some other people that stopped through, but maybe they was too scared, too shy, too timid to let themselves be known. But it's all good because we still love you. You could have been anywhere in the world. You chose to be here with us, and we respect you. So let's see what else we got. He said Discord is that lay low joint. It is a lay low joint, but it could be a lay high joint, which means you can do a lot of effective things on there. The only thing which I understand from a capitalist business model, they want you to kind of cash out and pay for some of the features. So that's the point that I don't like. I do like it as a tool in terms of connecting, organizing the capabilities of what you can do. But when you have to pay for all of this stuff that you can do for free on another site, that's where I gotta kind of pull back a little bit. But we still gotta utilize these resources for what they are. And she said, fair, gotta have ways to connect. Yeah, you do gotta have ways to connect, because if YouTube says, hey, you know what, we are done with you guys, we want to shut you down. Now you have hundreds of people and you saying, damn, I want to call Razik, but I don't have his number, I don't have his email, I don't have an alternate social media to link up with him. So if you really are trying to build something, you don't really build online. You organize online and you build in the real world. There's the virtual world and the real world. Most of you cats are not building nothing even in the virtual world. You're chasing clout, trying to get likes, subscribers, and that's okay. But what exactly are you building? Are you trying to build something that's going to be bigger than yourself, that's going to transcend your impact as an individual? Or are you just looking for clout, looking for something that's going to build you up? Are you building something, or are you looking for something and someone to build you up? A fair question to ask yourself. So Wally is over here giggling in the chat. He said, I heard you. I don't know what you're referring to, but maybe it was that you didn't come up on the panel. So you laughing, you heard me, but you still didn't come up. So I'm disappointed in you, Wally. Very disappointed in you, young man. So she says, and don't be scared when you can't talk. maybe she's talking to Wally, because Wally is a little scared when it comes to the Eastleigh rig, but it's okay. We love you, Wally. You feel me? It's okay. Fear, the acronym for fear is face everything and rise, but in Wally's case, face everything and run. He's a runner, he's a track star. This was great. Shout out Risa Neal. Risa Neal is over there checking people and taking names. Y'all need to not have people come up here that's gibbering and jabbering. Like, yikes. I thought Risa Neal was just some sweet little innocent, but Risa Neal is kind of aggressive. But it's okay. We love you. Got it. It was still great. You were great too, Risa. Thank you for the commentary. Okay, Wally, you had me worried. I was like, I thought Wally was a real step. I'm like, don't let me find out that he's Courage the Cowardly Lion. I thought you was Mufasa. Don't let me find out. Fafo. F around and find out. I found out that Wally was, I thought you was a lion. And man, you just a putty tat. Nah, I'm just joking with Wally. He's a solid dude. I'm just giving him a hard time. He said the link isn't even in the chat. Well, it was in the chat, but only because I'm wrapping up. That's why it's not there. But Wally, you are VIP. So next stream, I got to get you on one, and hopefully I'm able to stop by, because Wally and Marcus does a very entertaining and intriguing sports rendition, an installment over on the Intellectual SoapBox. So you can go ahead and subscribe to that channel. I'm not sure the actual days and dates that they do it. Maybe you can drop that in the chat, but be on the lookout for Wally and Marcus. They do great sports commentary, so you can check that out. Wally's scared to come up on Eazily Rig, but he ain't scared to talk about sports. Shout out to Wally. And Sheree says, yeah, I'm looking to build me up. Yeah, for sure, Sheree, but you don't got to worry about that, because Marcus is going to build you up. Marcus is going to fly you out, so you're in luck, Sheree. You are in luck. Sunday, but that's when Mr. Best is available, I believe. So typically on Sundays on the Intellectual SoapBox, you will be tuned in to some streams where you hear a panel of, very knowledgeable men talk about sports, the ongoings of sport, the trending topics. And Wally is shaking his head, but he laughing, but it's all fun and games. So shout out to Wally, man. Wally is no longer scared. He is very empowered. He is very encouraged, not discouraged. So shout out to the warrior, Wally. But yeah, it looks like that's the end of the comments. If there's anyone else in the comments, let me know. But Sheree, like she said, she's trying to build herself up, and that's always good. That's always good. You got to believe in yourself. You got to build yourself up. If you don't believe in yourself, how could Marcus or anyone else? You know what I mean? So continue to basically keep fighting the good fight, stay mentally, physically, and spiritually strong. And yeah, you can always reach out to the channel whenever you need to discuss or vent, So yeah. She said, first class to nowhere. I'll take it. Okay, Sheree trying to get flued out. Okay, so I'll email Marcus and let him know about that. So you might be on a flight to Cali. You might be he might fly the snow bunny and turn you into a beach bunny. But I know, Sheree, you said you are pretty pale, so you come to this California heat, you might get tanned. So get some of that aloe vera. Marcus says, we got to make a breathalyzer test for anyone coming to the pen. And all hell no. Marcus, did you take a breathalyzer? You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Marcus. Was you a little tipsy? And you saying, oh, hell no. I don't know what you talking about, Marcus. Is it when I said you going to fly her out? Don't cap. Don't cap for clout, Marcus. We already know that you got the tickets ready. And I'm not going to judge you. You're mi hermano after all. If you can't laugh at yourself, how can you ask anyone else to? I totally agree. So what I would say is think of the harshest joke that you can tell yourself. Look in the mirror and think of all of your flaws. If you can call them out for yourself, if you can acknowledge them, have some introspection and say, I may be a little bit overweight, but I'm going to lose this weight. Yeah, this may be a flaw, but I'm still beautiful because of that. Yeah, in this area, I'm inadequate, but I'm going to work on it and improve. Once you've done that, any criticism that someone else has, whether it's genuine or disingenuine, is going to basically not faze you because you already know what the mission and aspirations you're trying to accomplish. So the other people only serve to inspire you, but you've already provided the self-motivation for yourself. And she says, I would never pass a breathalyzer. Yeah, because she owned that good whiskey, courtesy of her boo thing, Marcus. Yes, sir. I am sober. Haven't had a drink since 2017. So congratulations for Marcus on his sobriety. He doesn't sip. He just tips. Marcus doesn't sip on a drink. He just buys them. So shout out to Marcus for consistently buying drinks for his boo. That's very noble. So sure, she loves you for that. She said, hold on, I need to trip my damn self. Risa Neals needs to get flued out too. So Risa, Marcus is flying, Marcus is doing flights. I think he usually uses Southwest, but maybe Spirit, depending on what his budget can handle, but I'll set it up. So Marcus, you got 2 flights, one for Sheree and one for Risa Neal. So where you gonna fly him out to? Montana or Cali? If y'all come to Cali, let me know. I'm out here in the Bay. I'll be y'all tour guide, but I won't be the third wheel. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I don't want to, let's say, cock block my Brody Marcus. It says, me in the Rocky Mountains, too damn cold. I'ma chill over here. Marcus, you said you like snow bunnies, but you scared of the snow? Interesting. You better get you a North Face jacket and some boots and stop playing. She said, yo, that's it. You my new op. Oh, damn, I got a veteran gunning for me. I really got ops, but now I got a veteran coming for me. Yikes. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Black Ops. Or should I say Trap Ops. The Rockies are so cold. It's all good, Sheree. Marcus is on his way. He gonna keep you warm. Marcus, you hear that? Guys, are we taking a KNR trip or no? Yeah, we gotta take a trip. Well, Risa, I ain't taking no trip. Y'all can just come to Cali and we'll have it we'll have it very lavishly set up out here. I'm being lazy, but if y'all come out here, I will definitely facilitate the vibes. You will not be regretful of it. And he says, I'm going to be the third wheel while B-Eazy and Sharizi or anyone else with them country bumpkins. She said, it took me almost 20 years to get used to this. 20 years to get used to what? Used to Marcus or what? I'm confused. Marcus, y'all been together 20 years? Damn. Salute to y'all. If I had some air horns, burn, Marcus and Sheree, or Shamarcus, or Mark Ray, Shamarcus. I'm just saying, those names are kind of catchy. She said, I came from SoCal. Okay. Well, we out here in Northern Cali, baby. So she says, used to the rocky cold. Damn, don't do that. Don't do that, bees. Mark is my new op still in the chat. Marcus, I'm just saying, look, don't be embarrassed, bro. You know what I mean? If anything, you should be embraced, that you got someone to fly out, someone that you can keep warm when it's cold, you know what I mean? Someone that will make you peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that you can dip in your soy milk. Like, you need to start being more appreciative and grateful, Marcus. Don't just start acting like that, bro. Have some respect. Now, I'm about to play this quick little outro, and if y'all still rocking with us, I will still go through the chats and interact with y'all. Other than that, we gonna go ahead and shut this stream down. So let's get to it. Okay, looks like Marcus is back. It says, I must be high value. Can I say I'm great value so I can get detractors or divestors? Yeah, I mean, you could be great value, he is basically like the Walmart version, of an entrepreneur. But look, that's still a darn good entrepreneur, right? And Marcus is finally getting some action. His wishes have come true. So after rubbing the genie bottle and wishing on a twinkling star, Marcus may be getting his wish after all. And Sheree says, I'll snuggle with Marcus as Mr. I think she meant as long as Mr. H gives me permission. So I'm assuming Mr. H is her husband. So she's saying, like, if her husband gives her permission, then she will snuggle with you. So it appears that Sheree might be a swinger. New facts are coming to light. So Sheree, Marcus snuggling? Find out on the next episode of Easily Rigged. Hold on, I'm not shooting a shot. We need a meet and greet for real. Risa, I didn't think you were shooting a shot. Marcus thought you were shooting a shot, which is why he offered to fly you out. But yeah, we do need a meet and greet for real. So follow me on Instagram. Hold on. Blot out. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom. What the FUCK are you waiting for? Follow me on Instagram, hit me in the DM, and we will organize the meet and greet. And then if you do choose to shoot your shot, you can do it in person. You know what I mean? And, all expenses paid for by Marcus. And let's see. She says a hug, Marcus hug. Sorry, Marcus. Hopefully you wasn't getting too excited there, fella. She meant a hug. Only a hug. She says, if we do a meet and greet, Marcus, you can talk to her in person. I do agree. That would be probably the best thing that ever happened to him. A true love story. One out of the fairy tale books. I would love to see that. And Marcus, I'll be your best man at the wedding. Don't trip, I got you. Welcome to the days of our lives. I would say the young and the restless, but days of our lives works too. So please get the likes up, subscribe. After this stream, go ahead and leave something in the comment. Say, hey, look, I rock with this stream. Hey, I think this stream was trash. Leave a fiery emoji, a fist, anything. All of this helps the engagement and the algorithm to boost it and let you know that you enjoy and appreciate the content just as well as we appreciate your viewership. But it looks like it's super late and everyone is winding down. So I'm going to go ahead and wind this down, starting with this. Knowledge and relationships.